we want.
Alright, it says it's
Did you need this to charge your phone?
Loop that right there.
Okay.
No, it's on 80.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, well, so is mine, but...
You can
I'll
move
keep it,
over
yeah.
to the right if you need to.
No, it's okay.
Up.
I just want to have my headphones on here because I'm not.
Is this even gonna fucking reach?
That's actually very helpful because you would be needing
I don't
to
think it's
do
gonna
that for me.
but
I'm
just
a
in case.
big
And
fan.
but...
You can
I'll
move
keep it,
over
yeah.
to the right if you need to.
No, it's okay.
And I'll plug that in, and then if you need it, I can give the cord to you. We have the, oh, no, we don't have the same cord.
Just so everyone knows.
Well,
I'll just have the cord near me,
Yeah, yeah.
you know? Just in case.
I'll be going, shoes.
Barbara.
We are streaming.
We're coming for you,
I'm gonna
Barbara.
see if I can see the stream.
That's okay.
Barbara! Look, we said we're coming for you.
Barbara?
We would have the best, like, just like talk show podcast thing.
Well, then let's
Add
the
it.
after show.
That's the after show.
Yeah, we would, and we will. And we do.
Yes.
Also the podcast.
I don't think it's gonna reach.
For some reason,
But just in case.
Calumbra is not
And
showing
but.
up, even though I
I'll
follow
keep it, yeah.
Calumbra.
Oh my god, our podcast. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Well,
Our
I know that.
podcast, Tales of Calumbra, it's live.
Hey, hell fucking
Try
yeah.
not to
I'm like,
because this is gonna.
I know, I just want to be.
We're doing it! Okay, cool. I was like so sad and nervous, like,
Okay,
all day.
I think it's just I can't connect to it.
Yeah, I think it's the
Alright,
Wi-Fi out
let
here.
me give it a shot.
I think it's the Wi-Fi out here.
You can hear us.
Oh.
And then now, yeah, you can hear it.
Oh, I can see it being picked up. It's on mute. Are you sure it's not just in your internal audio as well?
It is, it's my desktop audio.
Because,
Why?
you know, I'm tapping the...
But why is it using both?
I don't know. Is it where to remove
Alright, it
the
says we're
internal audio?
live.
Yeah, but I think it's using the audio right now.
I don't know if it's just my phone or.
It works out like really well. I actually only had to get rid of one stone
Oh, cool.
or two.
You would have had to get rid of 3 if you didn't roll so well.
Ah.
How do I
Oh,
turn
okay.
it off?
If I rolled just a little bit better, I could have kept them.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Alright, I have it up. It's on. We're live. It's just it's in bad quality for me because of the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we're live for sure, but
This we know.
This one.
Oh, I don't have whatever. I don't even remember the book.
y'all, how do I fix it? I don't see it receiving. Now I do.
cord near me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
one.
You know,
What?
just in case.
Hey, if anyone can tell me, if anybody's
Barbara.
watching, like, how to turn
We
off
are
the
streaming.
audio.
We're coming for you.
I'm gonna see if I can see the stream.
That's okay.
Barbara.
Yeah, I can see it. The audio capture one's on mute, but the second one isn't.
You know what? They get a special
Annoying.
treat of bad audio from afar for now.
Yes, yes. I like that box.
Oops, I got it for Christmas. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. The volume on this bus is astronomical.
Well, then let's add the after show.
I would, and we will. I will be speaking to the manager Also the about podcast. this.
No.
I don't think it's great.
So
No.
no, that's.
Yeah, go
This
ahead.
is a
Actually,
confined
actually-
space.
No, I'm interested. Now I'm interested. Like,
It's gonna melt.
Let on fire.
It's graphite. It's just gonna burn and melt.
Oh,
We've never done it before. How was I supposed to know?
I guess.
right on the paper. Right on the paper.
Well, because it's carbon, right?
How the fuck am I supposed to know? I failed chemistry.
Oh
Yeah,
no, yeah,
bitch.
graphite is carbon. So yeah, it's just gonna burn.
But just in case.
Calumbra is not
And
showing
but.
up, even though I
I'll
follow
keep it, yeah.
Calumbra.
Oh my god, our podcast. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
16, 18, 3, 19.
Yeah, but you're not rolling any middle numbers.
Oh, the mic's
17.
unmuted,
Yeah,
isn't
you're
it?
right.
So we're just chilling over here?
You're just chilling.
We're just chilling?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're not just chatting like last time?
No, we were just chilling, I believe.
I would like some peppermint. Would you like some peppermint? It's too spicy. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
What I want to do is I want to make dividers in here
Ooh,
so I
that'd
can
be nice.
divide each dice.
That'd be cool. Right, we're streaming?
We're streaming.
We're good?
We're
We're all
live.
set?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Tales of Calumbra. I am Auden Gray McKenna. I will be your DM, and I will be taking you through this wonderful world, I have created, alongside these wonderful people. This is my novel, and I could be not happier right now than I ever could be. So, when last we met our heroes, they had converged each from their own path to the city of Chathair, the small, I would call it more of a town. No tall buildings. All the architecture was very much cobbled buildings and stones. No wet construction. All just basically stacked stones in piles that were very neat and orderly houses. There was a wedding that was conducted, a beautiful ceremony by Mel, played by Jenna, and that was crashed by a strange man with plates that kind of interlocked that would make what would be a face, and like a weird kind of like suit and tails that was all white. Pursuing him was our wonderful person right here, Belen, hunting him down as her target for why? What? Why is she hunting him? Why is target? Oh, who knows? And then we also had a winged creature of black feathers and a face that was just like basically a slat of bone instead of a face, and a kind of a skull and scalp, and from like the jawline kind of like separated for like a bottom jaw, and like the whole head was kind of an upper jaw that had lots of teeth. And that also crashed the wedding, and a North followed it with a wave of chickens, which decimated the crowd.
And the chickens.
And the chickens. So many lives lost. So many valiant lives lost for the
So
pursuit
many
of
feathered
seeds.
friends laid to the fields of rest.
So that the others may gain the bounty of their seeds.
Yes.
And a battle ensued. The three heroes fighting their foes individually and yet together. Not really knowing each other yet, but all having the same foes. So basically making them allies in a way. The fight came to its apex when the masked kind of man shot feathered darts at each of the party members, and when each of these darts hit, they were transported to the autumnal forest of trees that are of white wood and autumn leaves. Now, I believe it was Mel who noticed, started walking in a direction.
Yes.
And came across a kind of like a messy bramble of just vines that that kind of like covered like 30 square feet of land on trees, over rocks, kind of like up over into the canopy. And then upon walking in, not noticing what is going on, other people behind you saw what was happening, but it was fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And then you noticed that there were several, I would say, suits of armor, maybe bodies. You don't know. All you know so far is that there's armor that were kind of being pulled in an unnatural way up like a puppet that's kind of half ragdolled. And then where there would be a face, like where you would look through the kind of helm, like the kind of slits that would be for the eyes and mouth, is just a mess of wriggling teeth.
Oh, that's right. Forget about the teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't forget about the teeth.
You can't forget about the wriggling teeth.
That's right.
And the black kind of like ichor kind of like spooling out and down the chin.
For sure.
Tasty.
For sure.
So I would like to start off by saying roll initiative.
Goodness.
If you would like to participate in Dungeons and Dragons, that is how I suggest you do it. For right now.
21.
Okay.
Alrighty. That
What
is
do I add?
very good.
Your dex modifier.
Whew, that's garbage.
Thank you.
One key point.
11.
Okay, so
Wait, what? You rolled a
No,
17.
you moved it.
Oh.
Big sad.
Okay.
It's fine.
all right. So what'd you roll?
9.
9, and you?
11.
Okay. Mel,
I'm not paying attention.
monster.
I'm not gonna move.
Yeah.
Mm,
I'm fine. I'm the
so-
closest to.
that's good. Yeah.
Anorith, and Valin, if you could both roll me perception.
Yeah, absolutely.
Technically, in the canon of the world, you just have rolled
Mhm.
perception and failed.
Yes.
Mhm.
But you see
I
the one. You see the one
I
directly
saw
in
it.
front of you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is fine.
That'll be
21.
6 for you.
Okay. You see that there are. Well, let me double check to make sure I know the correct number. Yeah, there are 4. There are 4 kind of these, right? Yeah. There are 4 of these kind of suits of armor. Only one of them has been pulled up from the vines. 3 others remain. One is like pinned to the center of a tree, legs not on the ground, like fully all the way up in the middle of the tree. And 2 more are just yonder on the ground.
Yonder.
You see that there is one.
Yes.
There is a suit of armor with teeth covered in
Yes.
vines.
Yes.
Directly in front of this other person who is also in the woods with you
Yes.
now.
Yes.
We came here together. We had a brief talk.
Yeah, we've introduced
We've introduced
ourselves,
it-
but
yeah.
that's about it.
That's
We're like,
it.
yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Speaking of introducing ourselves, should we roll a history check?
We're gonna get to that
Okay.
in a
yeah,
hot
yeah,
second.
Yeah,
Okay.
True.
So Anorith, you're going first. It's also good that you rolled perception high because it makes sense that you would act first.
Yeah.
You're the
okay.
only one that has any clue
Okay.
what's going on
I feel
right
like he's
now.
the only bitch paying attention.
The
Also, remember that you have not taken a long rest.
Yeah.
We're all still
Oh
suffering.
boy.
they're not. Are they being aggressive or are they just rolling around right now?
The one has only stood up. It hasn't made any move yet.
Okay.
Because this is like it just happened. Like we're picking up the second
Yeah.
that we
From
stopped
my
last
perception, does it look like it's going to be aggressive?
time. You would say that it probably looks hungry, as being knowing like woods and things. You know predator when you see one.
Okay. Cool. So. Okay. This is fine.
So, if order correctly as well, I'm in the tangle of vines.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
slightly behind me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you guys like physically together?
I think so.
Yeah, we're probably
sort of-
trailing behind, trying to
Yeah.
follow you.
Gotcha. So like
Yeah.
how
I
much?
picked a direction at random and started walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were
It
very
just-
unlucky.
It happened to be that
Boy, oh
direction.
boy.
I rolled the dice.
Yeah. Okay. So I am going to cast spike growth underneath the suits of armor.
Nice.
So
Tell me about it.
this makes a 20-foot radius centered on the point, which is like the middle of them.
Mhm.
And basically it makes it difficult terrain.
Mhm.
And whenever they move into or within the area, they take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet they travel.
Gotcha.
And it's camouflaged to look natural. So any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom saving throw. But like, I guess they would already know because they were in the area when it was cast. So they probably noticed something changed.
I would say that they don't
They
really
don't?
notice much.
Okay.
These are,
Okay.
you know, I wouldn't say that their intelligence is above, you know, a 3.
Okay.
So I don't think they really notice
Yeah,
the
okay.
change of vines.
The more vines?
Yeah, the
extra
different
vines?
vines.
So basically,
The
in my
spicy
mind,
Vines?
for flavor,
Uh-huh.
the vines just like kind of grow thorns.
Gotcha.
And like, those are like the spikes.
Okay, cool.
So that's what I cast. That's my turn.
We love flavor.
So how much damage would be dealt if a creature were to move through it?
2d4 for every 5 feet it travels.
And it's like on all of the vines, correct?
Yeah.
In this area, because what's the radius?
20 feet.
20 feet, yeah.
Okay, so it's on almost all
So
of
it's
the
a
vines.
40-foot diameter.
So you do this, and you can see the spikes kind of poke out and through each of the vines, and you can see that they kind of writhe as these spikes pierce them. And you can almost hear whines coming from each of the suits of armor as the other ones begin to rise when they're injured. Okay. Okay. So, Valin,
Yes.
how will you increase joy?
Oh my goodness. So I don't know too much of what's going on. I just see the one in front.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna focus on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And just give me a second.
And so this would still be
Wow,
technically
thank you.
difficult terrain for her as well, correct?
If she goes into that, yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She has to roll a wisdom saving throw before she goes into it. If she passes, she knows it's difficult terrain.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I have a quick question just while she's doing that.
Uh-huh.
I believe that with my monk path, I can actually cast Sanctuary at will.
Nice.
So, is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Awesome.
Okay.
I did use it last game, but I'm pretty sure I can just keep casting it.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense to me.
I think it's concentration though. I don't remember.
I-
Let me look it up.
Yeah.
I'll check.
Okay. So I'm focused on the one suit of armor in front of me.
Gotcha.
I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Yeah.
Directly at it.
Nice. Just
aiming
do
for
it.
the head.
That is a
Is this
great
the one
choice.
closest to me?
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Neither of you have attacked each other yet, so there's enough distance where it wouldn't have a
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Did you roll?
1d fire damage. No, I did not. That's a 1.
On that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So, what happens
Yeah.
is you throw the fireball, the little bolt of fire,
I tried my best.
and this suit of armor kind of turns a little bit, and as it turns, it has a kind of like a strange sword in its hand.
Sure.
Looks like it's like broken in some places, and it turns and it like kind of bats it by accident.
Got it.
And the firebolt hits the right above where the one that was strapped to the tree was,
Sure.
and that one drops down.
Oh, cool.
And it's gonna make an attack of opportunity upon our lovely.
Would you say that by it falling, it enters the dangerous terrain?
I would say, yeah, sure, you're right.
Just leave it sideways. Okay.
Okay, so it's gonna take the dam, but also it's gonna hit with a sword, because this is the other one that had a sword.
It's sword.
Oh, that's right. A couple of them had swords.
Yes, this is true.
A little
You take
pokey.
5 points of damage.
5.
Oh, it just
Did it-
beats your AC. By the way, it rolled a 21.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm fine.
AC of 20, because monk shit.
Because monk shit.
Yeah, and so how much damage does it take entering the terrain?
2d4.
2d4.
Don't you roll it? Or do you roll it?
I don't think so.
I can just roll it.
It doesn't matter.
Ooh,
As long
okay.
as he takes the dam.
Alrighty.
Go check out our TikTok, by the way. Anyway.
We have a TikTok.
Yeah, it's Tales of Calumbra.
Go
That's
follow.
just that.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway.
Melinda,
Me.
how will you increase joy?
How will I increase joy?
Yes,
Alright. I'm
please.
looking. These monsters, they're like filled with teeth, right? Are they
Oh, yeah.
acting? And one of them just hit me. Because they fell, though.
Yeah, one fell and swiped you with a kind of like
Right.
a half a
I'm gonna
sword.
say,
as
I'm
it
gonna be
fell.
like, it's alright. I know you didn't mean to hurt me. It was an accident.
Your sword arm was just out as you were falling. It happened to
It
pass.
happened to pass. I understand. I'm not angry. You can make a decision to walk away from this. And I'm also gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay, so what are the exact details of Sanctuary?
So Sanctuary is fun. You ward a creature within range of me. Until the spell ends, its duration is 1 minute. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the ward, or for me actually it's 8 hours. This is my background.
Lit.
So 8 hours. You ward a creature against within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they either choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. I assume that's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
This spell doesn't protect me from area effects, such as like a fireball.
Gotcha.
If I make an attack, cast a spell that affects an enemy or deal damage to another creature, it ends.
Okay.
So,
Is that your turn?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying. Can I use my bonus action to attempt to calm the creature?
You can.
Just face it.
How would you like to do it? How would you like
what
to-
I just said. I
Yeah,
understand that
yeah.
you can be better than your nature. This is not who you were meant to be.
You can roll. You can definitely try to persuade this vine and metal to not be aggressive.
Yeah, that's a 10.
No.
Yeah.
Even if it was like an 18,
Listen.
it would have. I would have done something funny, like it like looks
I'm
moved
not
for a
20.
second, and then it bites you.
That's okay. It's
Um,
not. I mean, it is its turn now. I think.
Yes, it is. Where not? I keep
The rest
there.
of
It is.
gone.
Monster's turn.
It's the monster's turn.
Is it monster's turn?
Okay, so another one of the creatures is going to stand as another one tries to pull its arms up and out. The one that
I'm the closest. I'm the only one within their attacking range, aren't
this
I?
is true.
Let's go.
The only
Let's hope they're not wise.
The one that gets to its feet is pulled up from vines that are in the canopy.
Sure.
By the torso first, so all of the limbs are ragdolling behind it, and it's like fully in the air. And then the vines up top snap. And you can see vines from the ground kind of catch it and go up the leg and kind of then like fill out the suit of armor.
Are all the vines not difficult terrain?
They are, but this creature it was already in the terrain. It hasn't moved yet.
Okay. Fine.
I appreciate your
It's okay.
effort here.
I'm
I
just
also
trying
know.
just trying to know.
So
I am currently also in the difficult
This is
terrain
true.
of your spell.
Did you?
I didn't move. I'm not moving.
so
If you want to enter it, you have to roll damage.
I didn't.
So-
I didn't move into it. You just cast it when I was
Oh,
up
okay,
there.
okay.
moving in it, do you have to roll something to resist, or like is it like a dex check or something?
I
I
don't
think
think
you
so.
just take the damage.
Would you like to take half
When
or
it
something?
when a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. It doesn't say anything about rolling for it.
All right, cool. So
Cool
the
spell.
The two that are right next to you don't have to move 5 feet.
Right.
But the third one is going to, but we're going to get there after these two. Because the two sword ones are currently attacking
Make
you.
wisdom saving throws.
I'm doing it. What do I have to beat? Well,
I don't know.
that fails.
I don't know what my.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 5. I think they fail.
They fail. I don't know what my DC is though. This is something I have to check.
Yeah, they have a -2 to wisdom, so I don't, and they rolled a 3 and a 5, so I don't think that they pass. So you see each of them goes to swing their sword, their
What would
broken
it be?
swords
Would
at
it
you.
be 8 plus proficiency plus
Spellcasting.
for what would mine be? Wisdom?
I think so.
Okay.
Um,
So that let me write that down.
wisdom or dex, I'm not quite sure which one.
They're the same.
Okay, cool. So you see each of the creatures begin to try and swing their broken swords at you, and you can almost see, like, as if hands or strings were just tugging back on the vines that animate them. You can see that, like, if say this is the hand, the vines that are coming towards you kind of ripple back and peel off, and the arm goes limp. And that happens to
Is there like
either-
an arm? Like a physical arm, or is it like an arm, a suit of armor arm?
Yeah, it's a suit of
Okay.
armor. It's like a full
With,
plate
like, a gauntlet.
though, with a gauntlet
Okay.
and everything. And so you can see it kind of like empties, and each like half, like one of them, like half of their body looks like it was just like paralyzed. One of them falls over, and then the vines begin to creep back in.
Okay.
Epic.
And then
Everyone's coming at me, bro.
the third one is gonna try and move, or it's going to move, and then just take damage, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love.
Me as well.
Good.
Yes,
So
I
that's
enjoy that.
6 more points for this tasty boy.
This is the only way we kill it. I just stand here and don't get hit.
And then
We
you
just make it run
shredded.
around.
Make them move
Yeah.
around. I can't move though.
Cast Spirit Guardians, and then you'll literally be standing in a blender.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, you're right.
Yeah.
I think, wait, no, that's on Halona. Dang it!
So now
Wrong character.
it's gonna make an attack. It's gonna make a saving throw again.
Would you like me
Roll
to
a
pull
2,
it
so
back
it's
here?
technically a 0.
Yes.
And so the same thing happens.
Epic.
Um,
I'm still just like, it's okay. Like, it's alright. I understand.
Honora.
Did you go?
That's you.
They also see that, by the way.
Valen goes second.
I'm glowing.
What?
Can we
So
say?
it goes you, Valen, Mel, and then the monster's turn.
Can we say for
And
flavor?
that was the
Oh!
I am also currently glowing a light pink.
Love.
From
beans.
Citrus
Yes.
spell.
Very good.
Okay, so I think that crazy, since I'm a druid, I might wild shape.
You might.
I think that I will. And I am going to wild shape into a black bear.
I would love to see it. Please describe to the people what they see.
Okay, so you see this big, strong, like, wood elf guy, just slowly the hair in his braid, like, unravels as he just gets on all fours and starts, like, dry heaving like a cat for a second.
Sure.
Okay.
He's not quite used to doing this yet.
Yeah.
But then his entire body becomes crystalline. It becomes this clear quartz, but it's like smoky in a way. Like you can see the energy bouncing off like the inside of the walls.
Love.
And now there is a crystalline black bear in front of you.
I love it.
I picture
nice,
like,
very nice.
like you know like when werewolves go like the fur kind of like splits apart their skin.
Yeah.
I picture the skin like splits apart and like crystal kind of like
Yeah.
pushes through.
Yeah.
And, like the joints kind of snap and like there's a crystal bone in there.
Yeah.
That's how I picture
That's
it.
yummy.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah, very cool.
That
I love it
feels
so much.
So comfortable.
Yeah, it really is. It's not tense at all.
No,
It's
feels great.
not.
I've some
It's
serious
great on the
muscle
back.
problems.
I bet. You gotta have like a bad back.
I got really bad back, yeah.
Deep tissue massage.
But yeah, so once I do this, the trees that the
Mhm.
people are in, are they difficult terrain or just the vines difficult terrain?
I think the vines are all over the trees.
Okay.
It's like this entire like 30-foot area is just vines everywhere,
Okay.
and 20 feet of it is crunchy,
Crunchy?
spicy vines.
Spicy vines. Got it.
They're
They're spicy.
Okay. But, okay. I'm going to take that. I'm just going to take that damage. Oh shit, never mind. I cannot.
You take 2d4.
I'll do it. It's fine. I'm going to climb up the trees
Okay,
as a black bear.
I think that's acceptable because black bears can do that super easily.
Yeah, they have 30 feet of climbing speed.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to run up the tree.
So that's your bonus action and your movement.
Okay. I'm not totally sure what I want to do here yet.
I gotcha.
But I
You just want to
think
be up.
that I want to be up first before I do this.
Mhm.
Okay, so I take 3 points of damage.
Not bad.
Fine.
Almost minimum. You're fine.
And I'm going to expend my yellow jade and put the main enemy to sleep.
I think that's something you have to do when you wild shape. No,
I am wild shaped.
I like when you do it. So you have to do it before you climb, basically.
Okay.
Because how I envisioned like the wild shape abilities of the crystals.
And then I
is,
become
like,
the yellow jade
yeah, so
instead of
you
the
transform
crystalline.
into the yellow jade bear.
Okay, can we reverse and do
Yeah,
that?
yeah, for sure. 100%.
Okay.
Just you guys can be like, this is the first time we've done it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, so scratch the clear quartz. I'm made of yellow jade now.
For sure.
And as I do that, the main enemy goes to sleep.
So I think it would be, like, roll like a sleep spell,
Okay.
or do I roll? I think would you rather have like a certain amount of dice that you roll to try and exceed the hit points, or would you like it to be like a saving throw?
I want a saving throw because I'm bad at rolling.
Okay. Okay.
luck is
So
up.
what's your spell save DC?
15.
Yeah, it beats.
Shit, never mind.
Yeah, which makes sense because these creatures can't really be asleep anyway.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Yeah, that's
Mary.
one thing that they can really do.
Good
Yeah.
try.
Like-
Well done. It's more than I've done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you're up the tree,
I am a
and you're
tree
a
now.
pretty yellow,
I'm just a
crystal
I'm a
bear.
yellow black bear.
a yellow bear.
Black
you
and
may
yellow.
say.
You may say.
You may.
Ooh.
I am Winnie the Pooh. I am
my
wearing,
God.
I'm wearing a little red shirt.
So cute.
Love.
Cute.
Valin,
Yes.
it's
Can,
your
wait,
turn.
can we say that a North can talk, but only in that form? And the only thing you can say is, oh,
Oh
bother.
bother.
Oh, bother.
Yes.
Oh, but it's yeah, love.
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
So much.
All right. So, I tried Firebolt. It really wasn't good for me.
No.
So, I'm
Wasn't
going to go
tasty.
basically polar opposite. I'm going to try Ray of Frost
Oh, cute.
at this thing that can't go to sleep, really.
It's true.
And that's a 2.
No.
Wow, you're rolling really well.
You just had a very
So-
traumatic experience a couple, like 10 minutes ago.
I think it was like
nearly died.
seconds.
Yeah.
Twice.
Almost died.
I'm suffering.
Face to face with you know who.
You know
A
who.
random
Yikes.
person had to heal you. And then you
Yes.
got hit again.
Yeah.
And now you're in a forest.
And now you're in a forest.
I'm in the forest.
And now we're getting fighting again.
Yeah.
You ever been here before? This forest doesn't even have
I
snow.
think I've only heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
This
that's
forest
it.
has 0 snow.
Have
Very
I
weird.
heard of this? Did we? No, I couldn't remember. That's right. I
Yeah.
rolled a history check and got like
Yeah.
a 1.
So is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that
I'm
means.
so
Oh no,
very
it's Mel's
excited.
turn.
Hello. I'm actually trying to calm these creatures. I'm gonna be like,
I like your
it's
approach.
alright. I think I understand that you're angry. I don't know how long you've been here,
Mhm.
but you need to let go of this. Let go of this hatred in your
For
heart.
sure.
You don't need it.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage because you rolled last
That's
time
fine.
and failed.
That's not good. That's worse. I rolled a 7.
No.
Alright,
There's,
less than that.
you can see the vines
A
look
6.
strengthened. They
Good.
look like they're ready. They're even more ready.
I will
to
take the
consume.
dodge action.
Alright, cool. So they're gonna have disadvantage on their attacks against you, and also have to make saving
Yes.
throws to even get to you.
Yes.
Um,
So I'm just gonna stay here, and I'm gonna say that to them and be like, guys, you know, you just keep doing your thing from distance. I'm just gonna stay here.
Mhm.
Does the sanctuary end if an ally attacks them? I don't think so. No, if
No,
I
I don't think
attack
so.
them, that's it.
so all 3 of the ones that are up right now are gonna try. They're gonna wisdom save and then try to attack you.
Yeah. If they fail, by the way,
9,
they technically can try to
12.
move on to a different target.
Okay. 2 rolled like shit,
Mm.
and 1 rolled a nat 20.
Excellent.
So it's not gonna have disadvantage on this attack.
That's fine.
So that the one
I
that goes for
understand.
you is the one you've been fighting the whole time. The first boy.
The first
might
boy.
say.
It's okay.
Oof, and rolls so great
Oh,
to hit.
he hits though. It's fine. I'm okay with that.
And gets a solid 5 more points. As the arm comes up, then the whole body kind of goes down as it's
My
lashed
dress
at
is
you.
ripped, and I'm covered in like dirt and
Oh,
blood.
but
but
your
not
dress
covered,
was
but,
so
like in
pretty.
a hot
It
way.
was really pretty.
You know?
Yeah, for
like, I
sure.
still definitely look great. My dress is stunning, and
Yeah.
I still look good.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same vibe as like when like say it's like a wedding or something and like the bride
Yes.
rips the bottom of the
Yes.
dress off.
It's like
just
an
to fight.
action movie
Mhm.
where like they're hurt, but it's sexy.
Right.
I don't
It's
know why.
The
Like
rip is
sexy,
here.
sexy
Yeah.
pain.
Like, have you seen Doctor Strange? And every time he gets cut, it's just highlighted.
It's just like it's just perfectly
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the cheekbone.
Contour.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is
Mm.
right now.
Love.
Got it.
Now the other 2
Mm.
are gonna try and go for our tasty black bear, who's up in a tree.
Little Pooh Bear.
So what they do is it looks like one just reaches its arms up, puts one arm on the tree, and then the other, like the vines kind of like wrap around the other's torso and kind of like bungee cord it and like fire it up, and it's gonna try and get you.
Here it comes.
Ooh, what's your AC? I'm assuming it's above a 6.
Yeah.
So it just like slams into the tree.
If it wasn't though,
Oh boy.
it's 10 plus. You have 10 minus 4.
Yeah. So it slams
Did
into
it
the
take
tree.
damage for going in the rough terrain?
Yes. I was gonna say no, it wouldn't because the vines are gonna catch
smacking
it.
the tree.
No, because the vine, as it catches, the vines kind of like reach forward and pull it to the tree.
But those vines are spiky.
Oh. Yup. So it takes max damage.
Yes. A
So-
North with the big spells, doing the big hits.
Like that you check
Oh, yeah, that
every
one
time.
has
the two
that
of us
one's-
haven't
What about
done
the spiky
shit.
vines? Yeah, I'm just trying.
I have a new plan. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, that's the monster. Oh no, the other one's up now and has to take damage to get over to everyone.
Yep.
And then it takes
Take
5
damage.
points of damage.
This
Yes.
is what it's gonna be. This is the future. Is that I just cast Sanctuary and then just take the dodge action.
Hey, you
and
know,
I just stand
technically
For
it's
sure.
2d4 per 5 feet.
there. It is. That's true. Did they move more than 5 feet?
Fuck you guys.
Yay!
Oh my god, the one that's walking over is almost fucking
Two
dead
of us
now.
aren't even hitting.
Yeah, you're doing great.
You're doing great.
I'm just sitting in a tree, vibing.
You're just
Yep.
sitting as a
Because the spell
bear.
requires concentration, so
Someone
If-
hits
if
you,
an
you have
enemy
to roll a
hits me, I
concentration
have-
check.
Okay.
Okay. You should have
Honora.
said that earlier.
so
Your turn.
what I
Will do.
want to do.
Can we talk not on our turn? I
Yeah,
don't know how you
always.
I'm gonna say, you guys should just run and I'll catch up to you.
Yeah, right.
No.
Why not?
We're all in this together,
I
as they
want
say in high
to-
school.
Literally, I will be fine.
Try to
I will be fine.
jump on to the big scare, like the main guy.
There isn't really a main guy.
The one who was up first. Or, no, wait, the one that
one's
looks the
down.
healthiest.
Okay, so as of right now, there's one directly below you on the tree.
Cool.
Then there's one below the tree on the ground. And then there is one that looks like it was like walking over, and the vines that were wrapped around it tripped it, and it fell face first into a bunch of thorns.
Good.
And then it got up, and then it kept going.
For sure.
Okay.
And then there's one that's right in front of Mel.
I'm fine.
Can I get to that one?
It would be difficult because you're on a tree,
Yeah.
and it's like 10, 20, like 10, 15 feet away.
Okay.
So it's like a big jump.
Okay, so the one directly below the tree,
Mm-hmm.
if I drop down onto it, am I going to take damage, or is it going to cushion my fall?
Well, how high up on the tree are you?
How tall is the tree?
These trees are probably about 20 feet in total.
Then 20 feet up.
Okay, so 20 feet.
Yeah.
So you probably would.
Okay. I'll deal with that.
Okay.
Is it going to break my concentration?
It depends on how much damage you take.
It's like
How much damage would I roll?
I would,
like this
I would roll
better.
damage.
What?
You don't get to know that. I would roll damage though.
And then for concentration, you make
Like
a
how many
concentration
dice?
check that's like half your.
How many dice?
No. You can roll bear insight to see if it would be a lot of damage if you think it's scary to drop from this high.
I do want to roll bear insight.
Do you have to use the bear stats, or do you keep your
Yeah.
mental statistics?
I'm pretty sure I have to use the bear stats.
No, if it's mental stuff, you get to
Really?
keep your mental stats.
You have to
Oh,
use like
good.
your dex and strength and stuff in con.
Good,
Mhm.
good. All right.
Except charisma. I
Yeah.
feel like,
Well,
you
you can
be
be
a
charmed.
really cute animal, you
Yeah,
know?
that's true.
That's true.
12.
Winnie the Pooh, y'all.
You think it might hurt?
So the one right on the tree.
Uh-huh.
Can I reach it?
Yeah.
Cool, I'll do that one instead.
So you're just gonna. How are you gonna do it?
Okay, well,
Chomp its head.
it's bite and claws. It's a multi-attack.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to like get as close to it as I can.
Mhm.
That I like on the. I'm assuming I'm on a branch.
Oh, I thought you were just on the trunk.
Okay, well then if I'm
So
on the
these
trunk,
trees don't have big
Just
branches.
hug it.
okay,
It's kind of
If
like
I'm on the
no
trunk-
branches up to the top, and then it's kind of like just a canopy.
I'm just gonna
Mm.
scoot over, and then just like chomp it.
It's below you.
I'm gonna like scoot down.
You're okay. So okay, just for a visual, it's like
Down
here's
and
the
use
tree.
your ass
Yeah.
You're
to
here.
grab it.
Mhm.
It's here.
Okay.
If you went to
Just go
scoot
upside down.
your arm would just be on top of it to try. If you like were to scoot down.
Just go upside down,
Smush it.
you know?
Yeah.
Like face down, you know? And then just.
You know what? Just roll. Roll
See
to
what's
hit.
up.
See,
What's up.
see if you hit,
Yeah.
and then we'll give it flavor on how you do it after that.
Okay.
Bro.
Because like we'll say what you're rolling for each time, if it's bite or claw.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna roll for bite for this one,
Uh huh.
and that's only a 5.
No, so the bite
And now I'm
doesn't
gonna
hit.
roll for claws, and that's a 21.
I guess that's when it meets and beats.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh.
Okay.
No,
I shouldn't be saying that.
This is
these are not that strong.
this is slashing damage.
No, even
By the way.
21 means
And which
squeeze.
one is
That
this?
the joke.
Okay, that's that one.
So 5 damage.
5.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have a question. If
Yeah.
you roll a nat 1, does that take away from your focus points?
No, I'm not that evil.
Okay. I didn't
I am pretty evil,
I don't
but
know.
I'm not that evil. Yeah. So tell me how you do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, since okay, so Anorith is like, I'll get him. I know what I'll do. So
The internal monologue.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
us through it.
he goes like, all right, so he's over there, I'm up here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like a fireman, and I'm gonna go woo on the pole a little bit for a couple feet,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna take my claw and I'm gonna hit him. But I'm also gonna try to bite him, but he's like a little bit too far out of the way. Like he's here
Sure.
and Anorith's here, and he's like, but like totally
So it's
misses.
just
Like
like-
it's just
Yeah.
like way out of the way. I really wanted to hit, but I like definitely like overestimated the length of my neck. Like
So you go.
You thought you were a giraffe, but you're a bear.
Oh yeah, it's a common mistake.
it's like I thought it was a couple feet long, but it's like just like body head. You
Yeah.
know? Like
So like you go to go, "Ang," and then you miss,
Yeah.
and it goes, "Ang." And so misses. It goes,
Yeah.
"Ang."
Yeah.
And then as you slide past it, it goes.
And then I just take it and I hit it.
Mhm.
Like right in the back.
Yeah. So what happens is like you kind of like you cut the vines
Mhm.
with your claws as you go down.
Mhm.
You do take 2d4.
Okay.
Slashing or piercing. I think it's piercing, right?
Yeah,
And
and I
then you
think
do
I'm
move-
immune to piercing while I'm
Oh really?
Or
I
not
think you have resistance.
resistant. Yeah, not
But you do move more than 5 feet, yes? Because
Yeah.
you go all the way down to the ground.
No, I just go enough to hit him.
Okay, so yeah, you just move 5 feet then.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That is also on our TikTok.
So
So
Yeah.
when
TikTok
I'm
at
resistant, do I
Tales
just
of
take
Connor.
half damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I take 3 damage.
Hi, Jenna.
Hi, how are
Doing?
you? I'm alright.
I'm
you
doing
know?
great.
I've been whacked a couple of times, but I'm holding on.
You know you well, oh yeah, last session.
Last session I was
Yeah, yeah.
whacked a little bit. I lost 10 hit points this game.
Fallen.
Hi.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
Sounds
Stay
exciting.
away, just go.
Nah, I'm gonna. Nah, I'm just gonna roll Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Cause you know what?
Just like you
Listen,
That would,
I'm getting a little frustrated here with my luck.
yeah, that's fair.
A 15.
15.
Give me.
Plus your spell attack modifier.
Plus my spell.
So plus
Thanks.
6.
Plus 6. It's a 21.
That hits.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are those sorts of spells commonplace, or would I have only experienced them based off of, like,
Like Eldritch Blast?
yeah.
Because in this world, like divine and hellish and like underworldly things are kind of like the same.
Okay.
It's just
Alright.
the
Yeah,
kinds
yeah.
of things that they are
It's just
associated with.
represented with different things.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, alright.
Like you could, someone could be a warlock of Malame.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was asking because, yeah.
Am I gonna have to ban candles again?
No.
No.
I want more candles. More candles.
In the last campaign I ran, I had to ban candles at the table because everyone kept dipping their hands in the wax. No. And like they ate it at one point because they dipped a paper towel in the wax and then ate the paper towel that was soaked in the wax. It was
It
bad.
sounds like you're judging people.
I am because I was
kind of
trying to
no
dumb
judgment
DM.
zone on it.
It was a very emotionally stressful episode, and people were eating wax.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sometimes you gotta cope, and you
Yeah,
know
that's true.
Sometimes
We were
cooking
stressed
is
too.
eating.
that's what you gotta do.
Sometimes you just gotta be eating that wax.
Yeah. Oh wait. Also, which one are you
Yes.
firing at? And also roll damage.
I will do that after I ask you how many are still standing now?
All 4.
All 4.
But like,
Okay.
they're like
One's
long
on me.
So you got one on the tree.
I would love for you to hit that one
One's
since it's right
trying to
next to
fight
me.
me.
And
Okay.
that one's on the
Where-
ground now. Because
You
as you
knocked
went
it
down the
down.
vine, you cut the vines with your claws. As they were sliding
That's right,
down,
that's
and
right,
it
that's
fell
right.
off.
So you.
Okay.
But there are 2 at the bottom of the tree.
Yes, there are 2 at the bottom of the tree. One is
Okay.
on its back, one is on its feet.
I'm gonna aim it at the one standing at its feet. So maybe you
Nice.
can try to like get down without being immediately faced with the shooting armor. Hey, that's up to you.
That
Yeah,
sounds
I'm
like a
aiming
good
for the one at the base of the tree.
play. Yeah, so
That's on
you
its
hit, now roll damage. Roll some DM.
Well, I will.
You do not roll with a d20.
I know.
Okay.
Why not?
I think I will. A D10, please. Thank you. Do I add anything to that?
It depends on what if you have like the elder like invocations
Um,
that do that
I
thing.
feel like I do.
Yeah, you
charisma
did.
one.
You chose
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah.
So, Christmas plus 4.
Thank you. So 9.
Yeah, it is physically exploded. You see the Eldritch Blast
blew
kind
it
of
up.
tear through it,
Sure.
and the kind of the energy course through it, and all of the vines burn off.
Mm-hmm.
With almost like it's like somewhere between an actual shriek, an actual sound that a creature would make, and just the sound of like wood burning.
Sure.
So you take it.
So and the kind of armor just like falls apart.
Yeah.
And you can see like black goo and ick kind of like spills out.
Neat.
Nice.
In
Okay.
a pool. The other one's covered in it.
Okay.
And so is part of the tree.
Okay.
So now Mel.
All right, new plan.
Let's switch it up a little.
Y'all ain't running. So I'm
No.
gonna scream at all of them, and I'm gonna go. You want to fight? Come fight me. You think you can hit me?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see you try.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Dodge action.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. That's my turn. I can't move, so
Hey, that's fine.
it's alright.
Great.
I'm trying to tempt.
They all have to run towards you to get to you. To
I'm
hit you.
hoping.
True.
That's true.
That's what I'm trying to do. We'll see.
Make them.
Can I roll like a persuasion or something?
I don't think
I
these
don't know how
creatures
this
have the
works.
intelligence to be persuaded.
That's fine.
They don't
I'm
speak
still...
a language.
That's fine.
Their
That's
language
fine.
is violence.
Yeah, their language
This
is
glowing pink like avatar is just like.
Yeah. Yeah. So now it's the monster's turn.
Okay.
Monster's turn. Yes!
So now 2 are gonna try and attack.
Sick.
One is gonna try and
Wisdom.
slash. One's gonna try and bite. Yeah, they're gonna do
One
it.
of them has to move, right?
No, the other one took its turn to get to you.
Oh,
Last
okay,
time.
that's right.
Cool.
What
So
they get on those wisdom saves?
13 and a natural 1, so they don't do
They both
shit.
fail, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do shit against me.
But there's one that's gonna try and reach up. It's gonna grab one of the vines,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna try and like whip it. So like one of the vines that's under Anorith is gonna try. They're gonna try and like whip it so that the spines that are on it stab into you.
Mm.
What's your AC as a bear?
As bear, it's 11.
Yeah, so it does hit. So it's gonna be 2d4 as if you would move through it.
Okay.
So you take 3 points of damage.
Alright.
I'm rolling like shit.
How are we doing on
Aren't
I
we
can't ask
all?
that. How are we all looking? I mean hit points, but not in a
Honestly-
metagamey way.
Honestly,
Are you
Do
okay?
you look rough?
I was like ouchy, but I drank some water
Okay.
as a metaphor, metaphorically.
Yep.
You know.
Yay! Cute.
Notes are being
So,
passed.
yeah.
Secrets are being whispered.
Because I don't know if it's us or her.
Yeah.
So,
True. Cool.
do we want to take a 2-second check?
That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know how we would. I don't know what we would do.
I don't know what we would do either.
Let's
I don't
just
think
keep
we're
here's what
Yeah,
we're
let's
gonna
just keep
do.
going. We've done everything we can.
Because
I'll
that looks
hop on.
fine.
Yeah.
It looks like it's running fine.
If it's anything, it's just
But we can't
it's just our
check.
Wi-Fi.
Right.
We're having technical difficulties.
Tech diff.
Oh, if
Um,
there's any issues right now, blame Timothy.
Yeah.
He was insufficient.
Blame
so we killed him,
Timothy.
and we will be resurrecting him hopefully for next time.
Yeah, we have the spell ready.
This
We're
is
just waiting
Timothy,
for
the
him to...
boy, not the
Yeah,
chicken.
we're waiting to
Mm.
solidify.
Yeah.
It's like,
The spell's prepared.
it's like really
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like it's a big commitment.
We need
Yeah.
more
to
crystal.
provide.
It's
like
so
that. I could
bad,
like.
It's like
I
a
could-
diamond worth 500 gold pieces. Like, we'll find one.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Like
get
where
that.
fine.
though?
But just like not
I know,
right
right?
now.
Oh, you do?
Just not
I
right
do,
now.
yeah. Just not right now. Timothy will be back. We don't know when.
Yeah.
Right. So that was the monster's turn. They didn't do shit.
Yeah, they did.
Did they move through the rough terrain?
They
No.
Oh.
Aww. Anorith, it's your turn. You're on a tree.
One of them below me is still alive, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna risk the damage on that, and
Yeah.
I'm going to fall
Cool.
hopefully onto
Uh-huh.
the person to cushion my fall a little bit.
I don't think you're gonna have to roll to land on.
Okay.
But you are gonna have to take
Yeah, the
falling
fall
damage.
damage.
2 points of falling damage. I'm rolling the minimum damage every time, you guys.
North
Good.
is doing great.
Yeah, I'm amazing.
Yeah. You're
North
killing
is
it
the MVP
nonstop.
of this fight right now.
Yeah,
And
honestly.
the last one.
Yeah,
You have the
also
power
best
of those
person last
chickens.
one. Well, we just couldn't do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
My chicken is on a saddle on my back, by the way.
Oh,
For sure.
beautiful.
Like a,
my
wait,
chicken.
like a baby Bjorn.
like a baby Bjorn.
It's a crystalline saddle.
Yeah, he's like within the crystal. He's like
Oh,
He's
shit.
like floating
just
within.
he's
just
in there
bouncing
floating around.
like the
Yeah, the energy is actually my
Yeah,
chicken.
yeah,
I take
yeah.
it back.
Wait.
That's a
He's
beautiful
within the
thing.
bear.
Yeah,
That's
he's
a
within the bear.
beautiful thing.
Adding
Yeah.
power.
You cast speak with animals to talk to Timothy.
It's a really beautiful
Okay,
thing.
okay.
And it's like that one screensaver where every time it hits a wall, it changes. Timothy changes colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so first I'm gonna
Timothy's
roll for my
surrounded by a different
claw.
color of energy.
Also, you just drop down on top of it
Yeah.
and you crush it.
Oh, neat.
The
Never mind.
armor is like eviscerated.
Cool.
Like all the plates are bent. There's like black goo all over your berry form.
Ew.
But your crystal will wash off in the
Yeah.
water.
Sure.
Sure. Yes, that's another one. Biting the dust, as they say.
Ew.
Question?
Yeah,
2 left?
2 left.
Thank
So
you.
both on me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So you still have your action. That was just your movement, basically.
And they keep looking like they really want to attack me, and then they change
But I
their
like I
mind at
can't
the last
cast
second.
spells as a bear.
It's true. You can't.
You can't.
I already used my movement.
You.
It's like I don't know what I'm supposed to do for my action because all I have is my multi attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna have to waste it.
Or you could just. Oh, you already used your movement. Or you could
Yeah.
drop
Hold your
out of
action.
wild shape
Okay, if
as a
I
bonus action, and then attack with an action. I shouldn't be telling you how you take your turn. I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. I don't know how. I've never played a druid before. I'm not
Sure.
familiar with wild shape.
Mm.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm done being a bear. I think I've done all I can do.
Uh-huh.
My main plan was to climb,
Yes.
and I did.
You did that.
You did a very
You did that
good
well.
job.
I've executed that.
You saw a tree, you went up the tree,
I jumped
now
out of
you're
the tree.
out of the tree.
The two things that chased you died.
Check.
Like, it was a whole experience.
Yeah, so I think we're like solid with that.
Mhm.
So I think I am going to drop out of my wild shape and become a North again with my baby Bjorn with my chicken in it.
Of course.
Is it the front or the back?
I want him to be on the back because I want him to be safe.
Or
Yeah,
the
keep him behind
shoulder?
you. Keep him.
He's in my I take it back. He's in my satchel of crystals.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right.
Yeah,
like
that's
a nest. Like it's
We
a
did
nest
discuss
of
that.
crystals.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's yeah.
And his little head sticking out of it.
Yeah.
But
And
it's like his head's poking out, but like the flaps covering his eyes.
Yeah, so
like,
It's
he's
half his
okay.
face.
Yeah,
Also,
exactly.
Timothy is still a chicken, not a rooster.
Yeah.
Don't question it. It's an animal.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I am going to cast poison spray at one of the creatures attacking Mel, whichever one looks healthier.
Yeah,
They're
how are they looking, by the way? They weren't hit at all, were they?
well. Everything's been shredded. You can see the vines themselves are like thinner because like the spines that were going through them.
Mhm.
Every once in a while, one will just like snap, and an arm will kind of like fall, and slowly vines will try and keep it like pick up like the where the bicep would be, and then slowly try and fill back the arm out.
Wait, how far away are they?
I would say they're about 10 feet.
Okay, perfect. So it's right in my range. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna cast poison spray.
Is it roll to hit?
Will that hit
I
me?
think so. No, because it's just towards one creature.
Yeah, one
Oh,
target.
okay.
It's kind of like a.
I thought it was like a little. Like,
You must do a
A mist,
Constitution
yeah.
saving throw.
Gotcha. Actually, don't need to because this creature is immune to poison. So the poison goes out, and you can see the kind of in between the plates. Is it like a mist or is it like a liquid?
It's like a mist.
Okay, so the mist goes out, and you can see through each like where the plates would interlock. you can see it kind of like absorb through through those little creases into the body of your target.
Okay. Sucks, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I'm done.
That's it.
I killed someone this turn. I'm fine.
Yeah.
There you go.
Valia?
Yeah. Okay. All right. There are 2 left.
There are.
I haven't moved at all, have I?
No, you're not even in the range. You're not even in the vines.
You're not in the vines.
I'm just standing on the edge, just firing whatever I can. I'm trying my best.
My question for you is, when you do magic like that, do you do like Avatar style, like air karate, or do you just kind of like, is it like a hand thing, or like
is it Doctor Strange or Avatar? Is that what you're
yes,
asking?
that's
It could
what I'm
also
asking.
just be like
Yeah, it
Yeah,
definitely,
or just
you
like
know, it all like comes
anime.
from within.
anime then. Is that
What
is
It's
that,
just like,
there's only three
Yeah.
styles of magic, y'all.
What is it, like-
Avatar,
Avatar,
Doctor Strange, anime.
Dragon Ball Z specifically.
Dragon
Dragon
Ball
Ball
Z
Z, yeah, that's what
specifically.
we mean by
Doctor Strange could also be said as Naruto,
This is
because
this
hand
is sort of-
signs, yeah.
I think it's like air karate. Like I have to gather that energy from within me, and you know, and then just.
I asked because it felt very Heliporean to like have like full body movements to
Oh
cast
yeah,
spells.
I don't know what that word means.
You do. It's Helipore is a you don't know what Mel knows. They're not saying it out loud, so I don't have to explain it.
We'll figure it later.
Yes. Yes.
I
Okay.
didn't
I
know
was
if that
just
was a real word.
How
It is.
far?
In my world.
I meant like
Yeah.
in English.
In the English dictionary, in the
English
Webster,
language.
is it in the Webster dictionary?
It better be. It's about to be. You ready?
Webster, get on it.
Yeah, come on, Webster.
Come on,
This
Webster.
this show is actually an attack on Webster's dictionary.
Specifically. Yeah, as it should be. No, I won't move yet. I feel good about that. I'm vibing where I am, so I'm just like, I'm gonna try chill touch again. Yeah.
You haven't tried it.
Yes, I have.
No, you did.
You did Ray of
Eldritch
Frost last
Blast. and-
You're right. Hang on. Oh yeah, no, I don't want
I
that.
assume you meant because you tried it last time.
Yeah.
Last
No, I
last
wanna.
time.
I would try Eldritch Blast again so you don't waste the spell slot.
These are cantrips.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They're
Since it's a
all
cantrip.
cantrips.
they're all
Right
cantrips.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, I already
Okay.
used all
Okay.
my spell slots.
okay.
But I'm still gonna say.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, do Ray Frost.
I love
again.
music.
I think I will. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Ray of Frost again.
Okay. Some chili.
Avatar.
Yeah. Because I'm hoping it will like
Oh my god.
freeze up
She is the Avatar.
freeze up
She's
the
already used
vines,
two
you know,
Mhm.
so they like crackle.
Where
and
does
shatter.
the ray come from?
My hand,
Okay, cool. Is
like,
it
the, or here, like it forms itself like crystalline and it expands and then it's like, you know,
Oh, very cool.
Don't
Yeah.
take my shit.
Crystalline
okay,
ice, okay.
crystalline like snowflakes.
Fine.
Crystal structure, not crystals.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna aim it at whichever one is looking healthy. No, I take it back. Whichever one's weaker. Whichever one's
Cool.
on the
Yeah,
edge
yeah.
of death.
So there's one that only has one arm at the moment.
I'm aiming for it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm aiming for that other. No, I'm aiming for the leg. Aiming for the heart. I don't care.
You're aiming.
And
Just hit it.
Hit it.
Add the modifier.
Yep. 12.
No,
Okay.
that does not hit. So what happens is like, you go to hit one of the arms.
Yeah.
And the arm separates.
Yeah.
The vines kind of pull the arm apart and the chest in.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still vines connecting it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the beam passes directly through.
Gotcha.
And then it pulls the arm back on.
Got it.
This is disgusting.
Yeah.
And you can see like dripping black ichor,
Sure,
like kind of like pool out as the
as
arm
it
opens
separates. Yeah.
up. And you can kind of see like an explosion, like
I'm
a
picturing
burst as it goes back on.
Yeah.
You know?
It's very slurpy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very like.
Almost like molasses.
Mm.
Yummy.
Right. Maybe I
So
should just stick with Eldritch Blast. I can't do anything else.
you know what?
Damn.
That's
Plus
kind of
4.
Yeah.
that's the Morlock way. Just Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast every
Blast.
turn.
Always.
Yeah.
Wait,
What?
if she adds charisma.
Uh huh.
Oh, you add charisma to the damage, not to the
Yeah.
hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, would you add 10 instead of just the 6? But okay. I figured it out. Don't worry.
Mel,
Hi.
what's your plan?
Do they look like they would go down the good bop to the
A little
face?
bop, 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 bop
Not
to the
face,
top.
so.
Roll insight. Because I think that it is a little bit metagamey to ask, Do you think I could kill it this round?
No, I mean, like, does it look
Can I
damaged
murder
enough
it?
that if I were to whack it, it
Here's-
might go down? That's
how
all I'm
many-
asking.
Can I thwack
How
it?
many vine-possessed suits of armor have you fought in your life?
That's up to you, man.
I don't think any. Because they're only
That's
in this
fine.
forest.
That's fine.
This is a
Insight to
first.
see if I can tell.
Mhm.
That's a 21.
Yeah.
No, 23.
You think
No,
that the one
21. I can't add.
Either
that
way.
was just fired upon looks very like the vines are like they're barely even holding it together, but the one that you're fighting now seems like the vines have a good grasp on
All
this.
right. With the
Right.
weak one, I'm gonna bop it.
Bop it.
The sanctuary spell ends.
Pull it.
That hits.
Twist it.
What is it?
It's a, well, I don't know. Because unarmed strike, that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, I guess. I guess a 23 hits. See, this is why I had to nerf you, because your AC is 20 and you're like plus like 13 to every
I
attack.
asked you if you wanted me to re-roll my stats and you said no.
I know, because that's what you rolled, and
That's
that's
what I
what's going to stay that way. But
Six,
I am going to
6 points of damage.
6 points?
I'm gonna take.
This is to the healthy or the not healthy
the
one?
not healthy one. Is it
Okay.
dead?
Yes.
It's a
But to attack it, you had to like move past the healthy one. No, the health. No, yeah,
I
because
thought they were both in my melee range because they both attacked
Yeah,
me.
fine. Actually, no, neither of them attacked you. They
Well,
tried,
they tried
to,
to.
and they were rebuked.
They said.
The vine said, "No,
The vine side.
So then I'm gonna use my second unarmed strike on the healthy one.
fine."
22.
Yes, you hit.
Another 6 points of damage.
Yep, not dead though.
Flurry of blows. That's my last one. Hang on, let me mark it off. I don't know where it is.
It's going well.
Flurry of blows. Wait, sorry, that's my bad. I don't get 2 attacks yet. So the first attack was the normal one. The second attack was my part of my flurry of blows. So
No,
I
because
get-
you still get your attack on your turn, and then your unarmed strike. So your first attack can be an unarmed strike.
I know, but I don't think I have 2 attacks in one. Like, I think my attack action is only 1 punch right now. That's what I'm saying.
It is. And then also you get your unarmed strike as a monk, in addition.
From, like,
Because say you were
My
to make a
bonus
melee
action?
weapon attack,
yeah, I know
your
that.
hands count as that, so you can take 2 melee attacks on a turn.
Okay, so then flurry of blows is 2 more attacks.
It's 1 more attack. It's
One
one
more.
extra.
I thought it was the opposite. Because flurry of blows...
Interesting.
Because unarmed strike, right now, usually it says 2 weapon fighting, and that would be I could hit it with my staff and then punch it with, like, a bonus action, or with my second action.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can use a bonus action to do that, to punch it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But flurry of blows says you can spend flurry of blows to get 2 more hits.
2 more hits from flurry of
Flurry
blows.
of blows. So my regular attack action is 1 hit. I can
Gotcha.
use a bonus action to do a second hit,
Mm-hmm.
or I can use my bonus action to do a flurry of blows.
Okay, I see.
At higher levels, I'll get 2 attacks per round, and then
Mhm.
2 attacks for flurry of blows.
I see.
So I have 1 more attack with flurry of blows.
But I'm not sure if you just always get an unarmed strike regardless.
I think I do
I think when you
level
have...
5.
Gotcha.
I don't think I get that right now.
Okay.
Because under my attack actions, it just says I can make an unarmed strike.
Gotcha, okay.
Because usually it says, like, you can make,
Mm-hmm.
you have 2 weapon fighting or
Gotcha.
whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We can figure it out for next time.
We'll fix it in post.
Fix and post. That's an 18 to hit.
You hit.
And 8 points of damage.
Yeah, no, it's dead. Tell me how you kill it.
So the first one, so I've been not fighting this entire time. I've been dodging, or not, I haven't even had to dodge, because they haven't been able to hit me. So I see these 2 take down the other 2, and I'm like, fine, and I just go, boom, and then I elbow the second one,
Mm-hmm.
and then just clock it and where the helmet of the armor should be. But go through the face and into the teeth, and I would like to rip out the teeth.
I've been forgetting to do Undead Fortitude the whole time. Whoops! Okay, well, I'm only
Is it
gonna do
not
it for this
dead?
night. None of them should be dead yet, but it's fine.
We made them forget they were dead.
Man, I just described my kill.
Ooh, okay, so, both
Yeah,
of the
right?
ones you killed, so you hit them in the plate and, like, the armor, like, indents.
Good.
Um,
It smells swole, by the way.
but the vines, they kind of, like,
Well, she's actually not. She's a terrible strength, but it's fine.
the armor, like, the metal indents, and you can see, like, they collapse forward, but not to the ground. Vines are holding them in place. Actually, this makes sense because no one's died and then the monsters turned. Actually, we'll say the one that died on the tree, died and then
it was
fell
crushed.
and then died.
Sure.
But the one that was crushed, I guess actually the other one that was crushed makes sense because the whole armor was destroyed.
Where am I?
But these 2 guys, they're still kicking.
There we go.
Cool.
That's fine.
And so then the vines pull them
But I
back.
did quack quack. did 3 wakes.
You did. Now it's the monster's turn, and
Right.
Sanctuary is ended, and you didn't take the dodge action.
Did not.
So they were gonna try to punch you. 15 does not hit. Fuck. And then it is 13, so they both miss.
I go and just dodge you like they're nothing because they are.
Great. So,
I'm the tank and I don't even have hit points.
Laura, that's your turn.
Cool. I see. Well, let's see. First, I'm going to get closer to Mel.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna use my movement and get there. So how many feet do I have to travel to get out of that?
10.
10. Okay, so I have to release twice. Okay.
Yes.
And now it's back to my hit points.
Yeah, you're not
You don't
big
have
anymore.
to
Yeah. Yep. That's what I need. It's back to my.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
You can also let this spell go. It's concentration.
And no one's in it right now.
Well, we're in it, but I'm currently fighting 2 people melee and we're not
Yeah.
moving.
Mhm.
So we're not moving to the space.
I'll just let it ride.
Okay. Let it die. Let it die.
4 plus 5 is 9 damage, which kind of sucks.
That does kind of suck. Not gonna lie.
Nice.
That's
That
good
does
amount
suck.
of damage. I'm only level 4.
Yeah, but it's on me.
That's true.
That's true.
Okay, so now that I'm there, I am going.
Can't believe we forgot it under 42. That's why they're difficult.
Sucks, I guess.
I was like,
Sucks
this
for
is
you.
so good.
I was like, this is so easy.
Yes.
Like, yeah, we're doing this. I thought that was just because North was awesome.
Yeah.
It is.
I thought like you had something planned that you were like, alright, this would just be a quick little thing.
Oh, yeah, I thought that too.
It kind of is.
Okay, I'm
But
gonna
they weren't that,
Now
they
we're
weren't
live
that
stream.
easy.
Not a quick little thing.
I'm going to cast Flame Blade.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Good, kill them. Kill them strongly.
Yes, that's the hope. Okay, so that is a bonus action. So now I'm going to use my action to make the melee attack.
Mhm.
So fun.
What does the North look like? I can't remember. Is he like crystalline?
Himself?
Yeah,
No.
no,
He's just
okay.
very pale, and he looks like he could almost be like a ghost, like you could see through him.
Translucent.
Yeah.
Got it.
That happens after you live under a canopy your whole life.
Yeah.
Pale.
So 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Beans.
Yeah. 3d6.
3d6.
Fire damage.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Undead poison.
13 damage.
Okay, so it's impossible to roll higher than that, yeah, no. Yep, so one of them is eviscerated. You see that the fire travels up the vines, like almost like it like shoots up like gas in a tube. So like the vines are like basically like all of them in this area are just completely destroyed. And the armor collapses to the ground on the dirt.
Can I break my concentration without using it as a bonus action? Or okay, so I'm just gonna break my concentration on that other spell.
Cool.
So no more rough terrain.
The kind of thorns that recede from the vines. You can see someone like relax. Right. So yeah, there's like a patch of like burning empty area that has no vines at all now. They're like 5 feet diameter around. Well then,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast. The last one standing.
Let's see it.
Wait, to hit Web.
Spell attack modifier.
Okay, 16.
You need to beat. Actually, this time.
Tight. Alright, and
They're
then
going down.
I'm yelling timber. You better move.
Turn.
You better
Dance.
This one.
thank you.
This is
Okay.
12.
This will be a night.
You won't run.
Okay.
But I'll be the one.
That's 4.
7 damage.
Let's see it. Yeah, no. So it like cuts off two of the vines, and then it like raises its arm, and the vines like wrap around the cut vines, and they start to like congregate back together.
Fine.
No.
I'm sorry, but you need to go down. 2 more attacks.
As long as you're trying.
It's not really action, bonus action.
Yep.
I don't know what that is. That's a... No, that's a 12.
No.
I can't do math. Second attack. That one.
Okay. So you go to your first one just misses, and you bring the second one down, and it gets caught in one of the vines that was being thrown, and now your arm is restrained.
Great. So am I considered restrained? Great.
So now it's the monster's
In that
turn.
sense, we have advantage.
Yes,
Well, there's only one.
There's only one,
So.
and it's a bitey one.
Oh,
That's
Champa
okay.
Champa.
Ooh, nope, that's a 2, and that's another fucking 2. Cool.
I kick it.
Yep.
Not enough to hurt it, but it goes.
It's just-
You're just really wiggly. They can't
Yeah.
get you.
I just like
Squirmy,
water.
wormy.
All right. So, monster turn to North.
Is expending crystal charge a action?
Depends. I think it depends on the one of it. Also, your flame blade is still active.
Yes, but is expending a crystal charge
No,
an
I
action?
think most of them are bonus actions.
Okay. So I'm going to expend. Can I expend them for other people, or does it have to be on myself?
I think it has to be on yourself.
Okay, then never mind.
Unless it has a target. In which case it would be
Yeah,
someone
never
else.
mind then.
I think that's the way to make it
Okay.
not as crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try to hit with my flame blade again.
Does this look like it's partially clear? I feel like I'm going crazy.
Oh yeah, on the edge use the plastics kind of see through.
26 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, ooh, all 2s. That's fun. So 6 damage.
This might be a little higher than. Yeah.
It rolled higher. Sad.
So 6 just flat 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 times 2, but still. I rolled a 16. Technically 21. Oh no, it's dead. I didn't roll a 16. Yeah. Because if it's typically if it's radiant or a critical hit, it would die. But for this one, it's fire or a critical hit.
Yay!
Yeah, so again, like the vines kind of shoot up and are another 5-foot diameter. The vine is completely scorched and gone.
Are all of them down now?
Yeah, and the final, all of the arm pieces fall apart and Icar spills out onto the ground.
Oh,
beast! Be slain!
that was quite impressive.
Thank you.
Can I inspect the armor to see if I've ever seen an armor of that make where it's from?
I'm so glad you asked.
Yeah. I'm not good at this though. Keep that in mind.
Give me something tasty. Investigation, history, something like that.
So bad.
I would like to investigate the armor and see if there are any like
That one.
anything
Minus
carved
one,
on it,
zero.
like specifically.
Yeah, go ahead. Investigation or perception. You've never seen it
I've
before.
never seen it.
Part of you thinks that it could be, maybe, that this is made of wood and not steel.
Does my dress have pockets?
No.
Oh.
Nine.
Why did I get it then?
You think you might have seen it somewhere. You think it's maybe from a kind of armor from somewhere.
Can I
I'm
roll
gonna,
a history check to see if I
With
remember it?
disadvantage, sure.
Okay.
Because you're both a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
I'm gonna take a piece of it.
You don't know what part you take.
I can't even
You
like.
look at that one. You're like, I could.
I mean, just like a random.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing a part of it.
All right, so you grab like a polymer, like a piece of like a.
Yeah, sure.
No, you don't have like.
Yeah.
I don't have a bag. Villain, can you carry this?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
It's like a.
I have no
Can you
belongings.
write that down that you're carrying that?
Yes, I will.
Very important.
I also want to take a peek at it. Take a little.
Now that you see
peek.
other people-
Yeah,
well, you might as well.
I might as well see if I can. 19.
Thank God.
Okay, so
That was from-
yes.
you remember being taught about these people because you, when you were learning about, because you were chosen to go around the world.
Yes, I was.
You know about these people because they aren't loved by your people. Very recently, after there was a shift of power in your homeland, these people have been hated. These are the Ludarians of the Empire to the eastern coast. You roll history with advantage.
Yes, indeed.
Roll.
Indeed. Okay, 10.
All you know about them is that they've been like in recent years they've been very aggressive and they've been taking a lot of land.
Okay.
On the eastern coast.
Colonizers! Always the colonizers!
Goddamn colonists.
So
Yeah.
Everything.
And you know that they're an enemy of your state currently.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Do you express to us that you know?
I know who they are. These are the Bulgarians, guys.
You would know. You would instantly know.
So I know who they are.
Ludarians. They're conquerors. They were a small city on the. Pull up my map.
I would know what they are, but I'm not smart enough to think of it.
Yeah. Well, okay, then rolling history then.
That's fair. Well, I didn't think of it. If she said they're from Ludarians, then I would probably remember it.
Yeah, I want to see how much I can tell you.
9.
Yeah, they are in the area that used to be Vendor because you've gone there before. Ludaria conquered the nation of Vendor and has been conquering a lot more since.
Do I know anything about them?
No, nobody knows.
Can you spell
That's
Vendor? Can you spell Vendor?
I surely can. Vendor is VENADOR.
Yeah.
Conquerors.
No, they're the conquered.
Oh, they are. They have been conquered.
Ludaria is the conquerors.
Yeah. The Ludarians.
Ludaria.
I see you guys have like a revelation about who they are, and I just stand there going,
Then I don't need to take the helmet. Oh, you can if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, okay.
You might as well hang on to it.
It's like
If you need it.
I don't feel great.
Mm.
Um,
Neither do I.
I'm tired.
I'm very tired.
What's this? For us, it just looks like what, midday?
Mhm.
Because
It was towards evening.
Okay.
The ceremony was ending. The sun, as you recall, it was at
That's right. It was
descent.
sunset.
So now it's probably almost where you guys are now. It's almost twilight. And the time was a lot different than
I
it was.
don't think this is a safe place to rest. Do either of you know how close we may be to the edge of the forest? I also wanted to.
can I roll a nature check to see if I know?
I wanted to see to make sure that this creature wasn't part of like a bigger network and to see if it was really dead.
What perception?
I'm good at that, I think.
17?
You think you're in this forest is enormous.
Cool.
And you don't think you'd be able to navigate your way out safely.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay,
Ooh,
so
plus 5, 25.
You can see the vines slowly creeping back to the suits of armor.
Does anybody have divine magic or fire to just burn all of it?
I have fire.
Okay. With that nature check, this is a creature that lives in the forest. This is a creature that lives in this is just a natural being that lives in the forest. Just so you know, it's not some kind of evil thing. It's just a thing that was trying to eat.
We got in its way.
I have a chicken.
I don't know that.
Wait, don't you dare.
I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
it.
because I'm not saying either of you would really care.
No,
But I'm not sure if you care either.
I don't know that, so.
This is a natural being.
Yeah.
The resident of this forest.
It will come back. It's not dead.
Remember, this is only a 30-foot area.
Yeah.
As the
Oh, I
vines.
know. I'm just saying this.
Will.
Get that voice
I know I need to.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Sure.
Timothy!
That's what gets you into it.
Is your center for it?
No. Will. No, it's not. I'll get it.
It's more
Logic,
energetic.
isn't it?
My feathered friends, try that.
My fellow friends!
Yeah.
This is a natural being, and we shall respect it as such. We should give it the dignity it deserves. Let's let it be.
Alright.
It will find its prey, but it shall not be us.
Do you know how to track your way out of this forest then?
This forest is dense and dangerous, and I think that we should rest before we try to get out,
Okay.
because it will kill us otherwise.
Alright. Do you think it's safe for me to climb a tree and see what I can see around?
If you want to climb, then yes.
I'll climb the nearest tree.
Most-
That's not in the vine.
Yeah. So you don't get out of the vines fine.
Yeah, sure.
Most
I
of the
assume
trees.
you let your spell go before we
Yeah,
start
yeah.
walking.
Yeah, that happens.
Please.
Oh, okay.
Was it flame blade on or is flame blade still around?
Just in case.
I have it just in case.
Which is fair.
It's lighting the way.
It's like a machete.
Yeah, it does
and
cast
goes
light. It does
like-
cast dim light, so.
How? It's like you imagine it's twilight because of the canopy. It's like the amount of light coming through the canopy. It seems like it would be twilight, but because you're under the canopy, it's much darker. So I would say it's dim light right now.
You have dark vision.
I know
have dark vision.
you're human.
Blind.
So I climb the nearest tree, I guess.
Okay, so trees in the autumnal forest, most trees are pretty hard to climb because they don't have branches until like 20 feet up.
Can I do like some monk shit?
I would say monk shit is available.
I can also go to a black bear again and climb.
That's
I
true.
can use my second
It's
level.
up to you. I'd like to try to climb.
Yeah,
it.
you try
This is a
to.
matter of pride. What am I rolling? Acrobatics,
Yeah,
athletics?
I think that works. Because I'm not gonna like give you disadvantage. The AC is too
That's
CC is
fine.
gonna be high.
It's a 26.
Yeah, you do it. Tell us how you do it. Because this is a smooth tree.
So I sort of like,
No, it doesn't bark.
I sort of free run up it. So I do that thing where I just run. I take a few steps back. It's dense, I know, and I sort of start sprinting, weave around the trees, and just run straight up it and grab the nearest branch and pull myself up and start climbing the tree like that.
Okay,
Until I get to the top and poke my head through the canopy.
you do that. And roll perception just so I know how much detail to give.
I'm rolling great now that we're not in combat. 22.
Okay, so you can tell for like literal miles in every direction. We're talking miles and miles.
Where's the sun setting?
The sun's setting, the sunset's in the which direction?
The west.
The west.
Yes.
Okay, the sun is setting from where you're facing. How much direction you're
It
facing?
doesn't matter. I just want to keep note of where the west is, so that way I know which direction
Okay.
to head in.
Okay, so I'll use this as my reference. In the distance, you can see that there is a tree, a very large tree that rises above the rest of the canopy by hundreds of feet.
Okay.
In reference to that tree,
Yes.
is like to the left of that tree. Where the sun is setting. It's like just peeking down.
Okay. All right.
Over the horizon, just trees.
So I know where the sun's. I know the cardinal direction. So
Yeah.
okay. I'll scurry back down. My tree. Yes.
What did you discover?
So towards the hang on. Towards the north, there is a very, very large tree, hundreds of feet above the others. Have you heard of it? Have I heard of it?
Have I?
Do you have any idea what it could be?
Not blue.
And do you know where we might be from? What's the name of the city? The town we were just at?
Chathair?
Chathair? Do you know where the forest is in relation to Chathair? I don't.
Roll me history.
How much do I? 14.
You know that it's still in Talaham.
Okay.
You're in the same region you were in, but it's much more north.
We're more north than we were before, but
So we should head south and we get there sooner, do you think? The forest stretches out in all directions for miles. I can't see past it.
is your goal here to go back to where we were?
I left all of my belongings back there, some of which are very important to me, and all of my money. So
So then yes,
Roll
it
me
would
history.
11.
20, not now.
You recognize her in this moment. During the siege of the Lich Lords, 25 years ago, she was a member of the people who came to the forest and helped stop the Lich Lords while they were still a threat.
I look her right in the eyes and I just go, thank you. And I just hope she understands.
You're welcome. It's not that hard to climb a tree.
Roll insight.
I have really good insight too. 25.
Yeah, she's not talking. He's not talking. He's not talking about the trees.
But I don't know what
He's talking about something else that had happened. And apparently you've done in the past.
What are you thanking me for exactly?
You came to my home to protect us, to help defeat the evil overlords, the evil lich straining powers from my mountains.
Right. The Elysian Forest.
Yes.
You're welcome.
And then we move on.
Yeah.
I'm not talking anymore.
I'm just glad because I was a plot hole last time. I was like, oh wait, they might have met. Yeah. So
Briefly.
yeah, Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's head south until we cannot see, and then set up camp.
But I can always see in the dark.
So can I.
I can't.
Until she cannot see.
I feel like I already mostly can't. What do you mean?
It's
Like,
still light,
like,
so once it's darkness, you can't see.
Okay.
We can, because we have dark vision.
right, until I am so completely.
Until you start walking in trees. Let's
Useless.
go!
What is your name again?
My name's Flynn.
Well, Lynn. Please let us know when you're blinded.
Oh, well then.
Let's go.
I can also cast light if you want to keep walking past that, but I don't know.
We all need a rest, and I don't know what will come out of the night.
And I need to know what this is. What does it look like again? I don't remember.
It
like
is.
a spiral?
It's like it looks like it has many
like a spider web?
It's like almost like that. It's like a lot of like sides. It's like a geometric shape, but it's not neat or orderly. And the sides aren't even or like they're not the same size all the way through. And then from it are these like almost like little tendrils that go up and are around in between your fingers and like over like in the grooves and like lines on your hand. And it looks like they're like holding it to your hand, but it also is like flush to your skin.
So there's like the vines that come up around it like this?
It's on the palm.
Right. But
Like,
where are the vines?
they'll kind of like lined around your skin,
Oh.
and it looks like a part of your skin. It's like
Right.
purple and black colored.
Like a bruise or like more evident?
More evident than that.
Okay.
It's like bright purple and like jet black. And it's like a blister or two. You can see like a little tendril has gone like down like really like
Like look like it's spreading?
yes.
Mm.
It's just ever so
I'm
slightly.
asking because I want to draw it.
Mhm.
Okay.
There's like blisters in the skin as well.
And I tried casting Monster Restoration.
And zero things happen. Yeah.
Zero of the things.
To start combat, I'm gonna cast speak with animals.
Yeah, but
And
Do you want to talk to them?
yes, really badly.
uh-huh.
But also, can I talk to the vines?
That's good with plants.
Okay,
There's
never mind.
no-
Okay.
So are there more than one geometric shape? Is it like nested?
It's like one thing, but it's not. It's just like a mess of lines and curved straight lines. Yeah, it's just a mess. It's gonna. You imagine it's not gonna look like that tomorrow even. Do you speak? What do you say?
Are you safe, my feathered friend?
Seeds.
You will receive your seeds.
My people offer you service for seeds,
You
and we have
receive-
not received.
I'm bringing you with me back to the city to order seeds for you and your people to leave them at their graves, to honor their sacrifice.
What is this place?
We are in the autumnal forest, Timothy.
I do not know what that is.
There's a bunch of clucking
Yeah, we're just so confused.
It's like a hen. Just a fox just got in the hen house. Between these two.
Right.
Am I clucking at it?
Okay.
Good.
You're speaking the language of chickens right now.
I'm calling you Timothy. Is that all right with you?
This is my name.
Oh, it's already was the name.
Perfect. Now, Timothy,
Does this place have seeds?
it's made. You have to release you to find seeds.
No, you must bring me the seeds to this place.
All right, I'm gonna do nature check and see if I can find
This
seeds.
May.
9.
No. You don't see a lot of bushes or like small flora.
Can I do a
that would-
perception check?
With disadvantage, sure. It'll happen.
Thank you. Really want Timothy to be well fed.
We want you to be alive. 10 hours.
10.
Again, it's mostly trees right here.
I thought I'd try.
How far have you guys moved from the mess of land?
We're just right inside of it. Yeah. I'm
Okay,
pretty
so
sure.
like how long have you been moving south, or how much do you plan to move south?
I think we're gonna until the sun goes fully down until
Yeah.
the
Okay, so this happens as you guys are walking.
Yeah.
And probably about only like 15 minutes. That's really good. That's like better. The tendrils on the outside are a bit longer and it's a bit smaller in the palm. But besides that's perfect. You guys get to walk about 15 more minutes before it's like pitch dark.
Okay.
Because like you probably imagine like outside of the forest is like a little bit of light left. You guys walk around.
Yeah.
But because it's dense forest.
Yeah.
You guys can't all walk next to each
I'm
other.
gonna pick up a stick.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast a light on it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And just say, do you want to keep going or do you want to rest?
This part is very dense. It might provide good cover for us to rest.
Okay. I'm going to sleep in a tree. I think it would be safe to keep off the ground, not light fire, not draw attention.
Yes.
I climb the tree. Do I have to roll another acrobatic? Is there a big enough branch that I could probably relatively lie down?
Roll perception. To see what you see.
Shit. I roll 7.
Right around you, there's only those white trees with the autumn leaves up top.
Okay, so there's nothing that looks strong enough?
Not really.
Damn.
You imagine it's probably like in the center where all the branches go out, but there's no like branch to sleep on.
That's fine. I would like to sit into one of those, and I'm going to rip off a section up from the bottom of my dress and tie myself to one of the branches in case I fall.
Okay, it would be more like you're tying it to like the base of a branch before you
Yeah,
sit at the end.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Because I'm sitting in like the part of it, I'm going to lean against the branch.
Perfect. Yeah.
How long can you stay in wild shape?
Um,
Something hour.
I think so. Yeah. I'm not quite sure.
You should say it.
Yeah.
We should get books. Not right now. We can get the break.
Yeah.
Um,
Wait, aren't you break 7?
yeah.
Okay, 7 minutes. Just like.
Okay, well, we don't have a time to tell us.
People think about it. Bus.
Yes, that's what.
So,
Haha.
Next time,
Yes.
as we should be on the table.
good, thank you.
We're not letting Timothy though.
No. I'm going to wild shape into a panther,
Nice.
climb a tree,
Ooh,
and
nice.
then go back into my shape to go back.
Nice. Well then.
Yeah. You know what?
Schedule a little 60 on the ground.
I don't want to. I'm gonna give it my best shot to you know what? I'm gonna roll perception, see if there's any like nestle of like trees that I can sort of have like a
for
back,
sure.
and then I'll
For
sleep on the
sure.
bench. Yeah. 9.
Yeah, there's a tree that's growing out of the tree.
Yeah.
Which is like a big stump, basically at the bottom.
Big thicky stump.
Yeah.
I'll sleep against that. My back to it.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Sure.
Is y'all take a sleeps?
We take a sleep.
Everyone
Take a
sleeps.
sleep. Y'all in the trees.
Yeah.
I will stay. No, I'm gonna take first watch and I'll stay awake for the first 2 hours.
Wake me up when your watch is done.
Wake me up. Wake
But
me
yeah,
up
but
inside.
yeah,
Can't
there
let
you
go.
Wake me up.
yeah. No, I think you should take the first watch, and I can take the second, and I can cast a light on an object. It doesn't matter because I'm unconscious. It's fine. Yeah,
Okay, so I'll stay in panther if I'm taking the first watch.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I'll be just sitting in the branches as a panther, watching.
I'll take that watch.
Crystal and
As a clear quartz panther, yeah.
Oh, that's so fun.
I'm done. I don't even argue to take first watch. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm done. Curled up fetal position.
Yeah, so first watch. Everyone's asleep. Roll perception, if you would. Sweet north.
11.
You don't really, I'm assuming. Yeah, no, you don't see anything. You maybe hear like a couple of leaves rustle, but it probably was just the wind. Do you have any advantage or anything?
You are a panther, they might have advantage on. Because remember, you're using their
Yeah.
checks for that.
Yeah.
Do you use panther's wisdom? I imagine you would
I
use
think
perception.
I think panthers are smart.
People think owls are smart, but owls are dumb as shit.
Yeah,
And
they're
I love
dumb.
owls, but owls are
They're
stupid.
so cute though.
Yeah, but big cats are so smart.
Big cats are very smart.
Also-
Does a panther have keen hearing? Because that's usually advantage.
That's what I'm thinking.
On wisdom checks. But you have to use
I
their
clean
perception.
smell, but
Clean smell.
I don't have clean
So you do roll advantage then.
Doesn't matter, you can still sneak
Yeah,
out.
I do, yeah. And, yeah, so it's wisdom. And I use their wisdom modifier, not my wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. 10.
In total?
Is it better than the other worse?
Do I don't roll again, do I? Because I just rolled.
Oh, that was your
That
advantage
was-
there,
Yeah, so that was, what did I roll before?
11.
Yeah, so 11's the
I know,
highest.
you don't tell anything. You don't get any mix or anything. Yeah, so an hour passes. And I would like you to roll a perception with disadvantage, Lynn.
With what?
Disadvantage.
You're asleep.
I didn't hear that. Okay. I hate you so much.
Guys.
This
It's an
not
outline.
one.
Yeah, oh, great. You're solidly asleep.
Can I say really quick? I rolled a 19 before.
No, that's why you made that face. I was like, no.
Yeah.
So that one, I'm dead asleep. Go on.
Fully
glad
all
you
the way
took
in
this.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where exactly are you looking?
I'm just trying to keep an eye on all this. Like, I'm just like
We're all the same like cluster of
Yeah,
trees, because we are also all in
because
different
Mel, I'm imagining you're on a branch like below me or like to the side of me of some
Yeah.
kind, because I can climb a little bit faster since I'm a literal panther.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that I just like I look at Mel for a second, and then I look at Lynn, and then I look at Mel, and then I look at Lynn, and I do that all night.
That's keeping watch.
Yeah, so the 2 hours pass.
And I don't notice Lynn is.
Lynn's just asleep.
I just rolled that one. You know why?
That was you.
Yeah.
So, roll a constitution saving throw.
Do I use the Ice Panther Constitution?
Yes.
Okay, great. That's 0. Thanks.
Good job, Panther.
4.
You fall asleep.
Fuck.
You've been fighting and you haven't stopped. You were running for hours chasing the bird
Yeah.
creature, and then you fought
Yeah.
a bunch of people,
Yeah.
and then you walked through a forest, and then you fell asleep.
Fought.
Yes, you fall out of a panther and just collapse on top of the tree.
Can you sleep as a panther?
It would break concentration for you.
Oh, wild concentration?
Or at the very least, like the magical effect would end when you go unconscious.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be fun to be able to sleep like a cat. Like that sounds real pleasant.
I think you fall
I think
asleep
it's
as a cat,
nice.
and then it
slowly shifts out.
Yeah, like
Does he fall out of the tree?
no, I'm mistaken because of the panther falling asleep. You were steady, and then you are fine. Well, let's see.
I failed my dream.
No, I think they just get you.
Me?
No,
Oh, okay.
you can roll perception with disadvantage because
I'm
you're asleep.
asleep.
You're deep asleep.
I know this.
Yep. Nope.
Shit.
So, yeah. I'm assuming you wake up when your watch ends, or when you just sleep all the way
I
through.
wasn't gonna watch. That was
The 2 hours
I was
ends.
never woken up. And North fell asleep, so I never got the chance to wake up. They were supposed to wake up after 2 hours.
Love.
And they didn't.
love.
Wait, do I stay asleep or is it like a?
You stay
like a
asleep.
nap?
When you roll a flip
Yeah.
7. You're asleep.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. So we're doing good work.
Continue this. I can't be left in suspense. What happened?
What happens?
So,
Don't look at me.
Roll perception with disadvantage.
Don't look at me.
Because you're asleep and also that one.
We're not. We all should be.
Oh. 8.
You're still asleep. Ow! Okay, cool. Another hour passes.
You can. I mean, all of us are sleeping
Oh.
at this point.
What?
Nobody's awake.
So your dream. Tell me what dream you're having while you're asleep.
Well, I'm thinking about the day that I've had.
Okay.
Because, well, not thinking, dreaming. Because I was faced with the Batman man once again. And he and I have a history. So he's
So
in my dreams.
In your
in some
dreams,
way.
you guys are fighting.
Sure.
In the
So I'm
city,
so focused.
back and forth.
Mhm.
But for some reason, coming like psychically from around you, you feel hunger
Okay.
and anticipation.
This isn't coming from me. This is what I feel.
This is going to be exterior. You can almost feel like it's you still like almost have like a moment where you realize you're in a dream. Whether you wake up or not, I'm not sure if you would.
I think I realize I'm dreaming, but I'm not waking up.
Yeah.
I know I'm in a dream though.
And then something strange happens.
Okay.
In the dream, the man grabs your arm,
Strangeness.
but you can feel as if there were claws all over his hand, like
And that's
strange
how you
talons that like in places they shouldn't be on either side, clutch your arm.
I physically feel that, don't I?
You do.
Yeah.
And because you know it's a dream, but you
So,
can feel it.
so I'm very aware that something's wrong.
Yes.
Do you not wake up when you feel damage?
We'll see how much damage it is because it could be done a lot. No, it's 7 points. So yeah, you wake up.
Okay.
I'm
awake.
You wake up and it's pitch dark and you can't see anything.
That's so
You
cool.
feel something,
I forgot, you're
something,
so
something,
Oh my god!
something in the woods at night.
Can I try to wake someone up?
You're not.
Make
You,
noise, but
yeah, you make noise. You can't see anyone you.
you don't know what's
But you
that's
feel
fine.
You
What do I feel? I just feel pain?
You feel things, many of them, in your arm.
And I can sense hunger.
Yeah. And you look up and you see the reflection of yellow in 2 spots next to each other very
Oh,
closely.
it's nowhere. That's
It's just ignoring it.
It's just popping on your arm.
Oh god.
What do you do?
Oh my god.
You know it's a short rest.
Oh, short rest.
That's
so good to
okay.
know for me.
I don't really want to scream that loud because I realize there's something in my arm and something above me.
Can I roll hit dice?
And you're being dragged, by the way.
Oh, am I?
Yes.
I'm reaching for a tree. I want to grab hold. I'm grabbing hold of a tree.
Yeah. Do you want? Is there any
I'm
other
gonna,
way of communication you'd like to try and reach out?
Oh my god, I'm telepathic! Yes, you are! Oh my god! I'm gonna reach out to Mel because she's been sleeping the longest. In telepathy.
Roll. What would that be? Roll what's it? Roll, I need to call him to try and like will it into existence, maybe. Let's give you something different.
I want to roll my charisma because that's the highest.
Yeah.
So I can. Okay. 19.
Yeah, you reach Mel. What do you say?
Like something has me. I can't speak.
I
Please
just
wake
feel
up.
it in my
Wake up.
In your dream.
Wake up.
In your dream. So I like what is the dream you were having?
Yeah.
Mel's probably having a dream that she was at home.
Making out Soren.
No.
Oh my
probably
gosh,
that.
T.
Probably that she's at home. She's with him, and everything's okay. And it's before all of this.
Oh.
That's probably what she's dreaming of.
And then okay, so you're doing that, and he looks at you, and you have a blank expression. He said in Belinda's voice, he says, "Help me! I've been. What was it?"
Something has me. I'm being dragged. Help. Wake up.
Yeah.
Just wake up.
So you
Snap
look-
awake.
Okay, cool.
And you can see.
And you look down. She's gone.
Oh.
I'm gonna look around. Immediately, I'm gonna jump down from my tree and start looking around for her.
Roll perception.
Hello?
And I'm gonna call out to her.
Thank
you. North, wake up!
Do I wake up?
Belinda's gone.
Wait a second.
22.
5:30. Yes, we start again.
We're stopping now. But
yeah.
22. What do I see?
You see
And I just call
a
out
bunch
to
of
you.
shapes in the distance. At first, like they almost look like in every way, they look like just deer. It looks like a bunch of deer.
Santa's reindeer
Um,
puppies.
not reindeer.
Of
Like
deer.
deer you would see
With
in
stags?
Yeah, stags.
Okay.
Do I wake up when Mel calls me?
Yeah.
Okay, so
One turns to
God,
you,
someone's so
and it lets out a roar. As it opens its mouth, it's just a massive
Double dash.
For sure.
And there's about how many of them are there?
Double dash. I move forward. That's 80 feet.
Yeah,
Perfect.
you can just about get to them.
Question?
Yeah.
My pyrite grants me dark vision, but I already do that. Can I make it double my dark vision?
So yeah, so you get your dark vision.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
And with that, y'all, I think we're gonna take a break.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Roll initiative next when we come back from the break.
Okay.
All right.
We'll be back in 10.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Hey,
Yep.
Hey everyone.
Well,
Welcome back to ASMR show.
We're gonna be doing D&D in ASMR from now on.
It's gonna be really fun, and everyone's gonna love it.
We're working really hard, you guys, on this.
A couple quick things, real quick. I know we don't really have that many viewers and stuff, but starting next week, every other week, all the proceeds we are able to get will be donated to Black Lives Matter. So let's see lots of bits in the chat, even if it's just like $1.
Just hang out. Donate what you can.
Yep.
Helps out every other week, starting with this week or next week.
Next week, and then every other week after that, everything will be going to Black Lives Matter.
Yes.
On those days. So, before the break, we had a bit of a kerfuffle. There was a bit of a tussle with some blind people, yeah. And after we're done with the blind people, went to go to bed.
Yeah.
Person who was almost asleep. Not his fault, yeah. He had a long whole day,
The
yeah.
whole intro like this.
He was running for like 3 fucking days, yeah. It's not his fault. It's not his fault, but he did happen. It was his fault.
You did all- you did all-
It's not his fault. It just happened, and
It is his fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Berlin got nabbed by what looked like a pack of deer that seemed to have they had like sharp fangs and teeth.
Similar to the vine people?
No. They have like regular like canines and like they have like a set of teeth that is typical for an apex predator.
Lion butt deer.
Yeah, lion mouth into your body.
You would still take the hit point damage even though you rolled hit
Yeah.
dice, you would still have the damage from being hit.
Yeah, that was
So
7
that would
points.
subtract from whatever you have currently. So it's at -7 to
From what I have currently?
Yeah, because you took the
Because that was
shortest
after.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Type.
Yeah. So I am rushing. Do I see them?
Hold on. Cool, just make sure. You do. You see there are 5 of them, and you see.
Do I see Bolin?
You do because you're like a 26 or some shit. So you see Berlin's on the ground being dragged by one of them.
She within 30 feet of me now, after my double dash.
Yes, also roll initiative, everyone.
Okay, I'm going to expend a garnet to get +1 to initiative as well.
I think everything's at 1 charge.
Yeah, kill longest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15?
Okay.
12.
Yeah, that's into initiative.
Dex.
6, yeah.
I don't know why I don't know that yet. 15.
Okay, so 15. Whose dex modifier is higher?
Mine.
Yeah.
Mine's a 1.
And you?
12.
So.
Oh, shit, baby.
And then.
I'm awake, right?
Yeah,
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
you have blood dripping on your arm. You're right.
Sure, I'm, yeah.
And then.
Could have been a real good sleep.
I was so comfy.
Good man.
But I got tired.
Okay. So the monsters go first. And so you shout and stuff.
I shouted for north, yeah. And
Okay.
then started running.
The deer that has Valin dashes. And it gets probably 80 more feet away.
Doesn't it look like it's faster than me?
It looks like it's slower than normal.
Okay.
Because it has.
It's dragging Bolin,
Yeah,
but it
it's,
moves. Okay,
Mhm.
fine.
and 3 more descend upon you.
Alright, go for it.
Okay, that hits. 19, so it doesn't hit. And yes, 1 hits. Oh no, fuck, you have advantage.
Advantage?
Because pack tactics.
Ooh. They're wolf and deer.
Yes, that's 2 hit.
Okay.
And so it's just a wee d6. Just bite.
Just a taste.
4 and 2, 6. So 12 points. So one, it looks almost like a choreographed dance. One of the deer goes down and like goes to like hit with its antlers and pulls up. You're able to go back, and as you come back, your arms are up. Each of the deer go up. Each bites one of your arms.
Neat.
Oh fuck! You have to roll to get grappled. I think because 2 are on you. Just roll strength. It's
Does
just
it have to
a
be strength?
strength
Yeah,
contest.
got it.
I mean, you can. I will say Dex is fine.
Thank God.
And then roll like shit. I guess roll. Ooh.
17.
Yes, you're able to shake one of them off. But one of them still has one of your arms because they're only at 20. You take an extra point of piercing damage.
Do we shake it off after that
No,
point?
you shake one of them off, and then the other one just sinks its teeth a little bit further for 1 more point because they're rolling at 20 on the strength.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, fuck. Now it's your turn.
Okay. So am I considered restrained then?
You're grappled, so yeah.
So my speed is 0.
Yes. But it's not that hard to get off of this thing.
Alright, I want to get off of it. Is that my action though?
I would say you could use your movement, and you also have to roll.
Alright.
The roll wouldn't be that hard.
I will use my movement to shake it off. What am I rolling?
You can do that if you want.
11.
Oh, me sneeze.
Yeah, I shake it off.
Yeah.
Action to dash after Berlin.
Mhm.
I'm here to get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, all 3 of them will.
Bonus action step the wind, and I'm going. So that moves me 80 feet.
Yeah.
So I should get to her.
And all 3 of them make an attack. All of them have advantage. That's 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits,
I'm gonna go down.
6. That's 3, and that's 4. 6 plus 7, 13 plus 9, 22.
I'm up.
Points of damage.
Are you looking at me?
I am on the verge of death.
So
Cute.
one of them, as you're going past her, swipes you with its antlers, and like a gash down your arm appears, and then each the 2 that went to bite you both drag their teeth across your arm. Your arm.
Can I revise that I did? And it's fine that I'll take the damage, but that I did my movement away, and I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
You
after.
did use your movement already this turn.
I know my bonus action step the wind.
Gotcha,
It's
okay.
my action. I know I should have cast the spell first, but I didn't. But whatever.
So how far do you get?
I get 40 feet now.
Gotcha.
Is it me?
It is.
Okay, first question.
Yes.
How am I being dragged?
By your arm.
Just my arm?
And you're like, every once in a while, you'll like get pulled behind a little bit, and the deer will throw you forward a little bit.
Sure. I am going
So
to.
forward,
I'm being just dragged.
But
But I do have one arm free.
You do.
Um,
Anything that would require a like somatic, is that it? Somatic is hands and stuff. Component you can't cast.
for sure.
Somatic, yeah.
Yeah.
Somatic.
And it's verbal.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
okay, well, okay.
No, I'm gonna reach for my sickle. I'm assuming I like have it on my hip or something. So my free arm, I'm gonna grab that.
He's trying to hit.
Thank you. And I'm really just gonna swing. Plus what?
Plus what?
Dex.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude, physics.
4.
4 points of damage.
No, 4 to hit.
Oh no!
So I'm swinging for it.
Yeah, no, you don't. You go to hit, and then it like like it's like puts its front legs down and pushes up and also like, jumps.
Sure, so I just missed
yeah,
it.
and then just like your arm goes like back down as it lands again.
Try and
How far
d20.
away?
Give me your d20. Oh, I need
80
it.
feet.
8 feet. Okay.
I just want
Um,
to. Or no, touch left.
And there's one more. That's kind of like behind it as well.
So there's 2 up there.
And there's 3 behind you. And north.
Do
Well, actually,
like
you can try to roll to get ungrappled.
Oh, okay.
That's not great.
Yeah, it's a strength contest. Ooh, yeah, no.
No, that was wrong. No, 17.
Yeah, I rolled a 20 actually.
Wow.
So
It's
you're,
locked in place.
like that you only if you got your using that movement to get out, like the swipe and then the jump kind of. And then later the jump clench back
Sure.
there. You probably take more damage, but I'm not gonna.
Thank you.
Um,
My arm is numb.
you're just like, oh, that's fine.
Blood is just swell
Oh,
out.
you have an arm.
I lost an arm.
Oh,
Because you flip back to Helona, she finally restores again.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She was possessed and like in hell for a while. It was a whole thing.
It's a whole
No time to
different
do
day.
that. But Nora, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm awake because now called me.
Yes.
But I still have to get out of the tree.
Yeah. That's true.
Jump, bitch.
Now your magic's back. No, you don't.
No, I don't, because
You
I
need
was
a short
on
rest.
I'm short rest and
We didn't get to sleep.
fucking shit.
So
So
There's a reason you were sent to this forest.
I'm gonna try.
should have pulled you into the tree. I was thinking about it too. Like,
Fire
no,
them.
stand around. I was like, all right.
That was such a good idea too, because they would have been able to get you all.
I know. That's why I was like, I'm gonna be in the
Hey,
tree.
we made a choice. I made a choice.
That's why I thought it would be smarter not to be on the forest ground.
Yeah.
I knew this.
So it's not that smart though. She wouldn't
I
have thought
try to fireman pole slide down the tree.
Okay.
How much movement do you think that's gonna take?
I think because you're not like moving, I think that just like the action of it will probably be like half your movement.
Neat. Okay, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement.
You're like 100 feet from us too.
Yeah, because the group of 3 is 80 feet away.
Yep. So I'm gonna use the other. What's half of 35?
I'm gonna say you have 15 left.
Remember I got 12 from my
Yeah,
god.
what if I 20?
Yeah.
I'm smart.
So I'm gonna take my 20 feet of movement and go towards there.
What about action?
You dash.
Yeah.
See, I could dash, but am I gonna just reach them if I dash?
You would do
What
30,
would
you
you
would
do?
be 65, I think.
You would still be 50 feet away from
No.
the main group, and then another 80 feet from me and Belinda.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna use my action to heal myself
Okay.
because I need it. So, oh wait, no, I'm gonna use my dash action,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna healing word myself
Lit.
as a bonus action.
Alright, so you get 55 feet closer, so you're 30 feet away from
No, I don't have
the
a
three of them.
healing pool
Okay.
because it wasn't long rest.
So wait, so I did half of my movement,
Mhm.
which was 20 feet, and then the dash action is double my movement, right?
No, it's just what your movement would be on top of it, so it's 35 plus 20.
Oh, okay. Fine. So then
Well,
I'm
that's more than you would have had.
Yeah.
Fuck
Sure.
this forest, y'all.
focus
I agree.
I like mine better.
Yeah, the forest, not as many teeth.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
I have horrible experiences with every forest.
what's
I
the
do not
fucking one?
Yikes.
So I gain 8 back.
You guys having fun?
No.
I'm having fun.
Fucking bet you are. Little shit. Yeah. So that's my turn.
We have only been in combat this entire session.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. There are many other things that could have happened, and stuff, and this is happening.
Yeah. This is fine.
Yeah, so it's the monster's turn. And the 3 of them that are like more back exchange a couple of barks between them, like a mastiff kind of a bark.
Can you give us an example?
Bark for us.
It's much like a bite at the end of it.
Okay.
Those are exchanged between the 3 of them, and one runs off towards the other group, towards the 2 moving, and the other 2 towards you, north. And
Of course.
they bob and weave between the forests as if they were made to. Their long legs made in this area. Yeah, and the 2 of them are gonna go try and do a bite.
On me.
Yes.
Queens.
Oof, yeah, one
We're gonna die.
fucking sucks.
We're gonna fucking die.
And I'm gonna do this. You know, both of them miss. Their synergy, so they're bobbing through the trees, and then they kind of like, they don't really communicate at one point, and one like goes to bob this way, and the other goes to bob, like go like that way, they're gonna go across, they look very cool, and then they just smash into each other, and if you're looking a little bit caught.
And they're straight around.
Yeah,
So wait, they're running towards me?
yeah,
Do I
they're
get
like,
an attack of opportunity?
no, they don't get within your melee range.
Shit, never mind. Fuck.
Because technically they would have made the attacks and miss, but for flavor I said that happened.
Yeah, okay. Fun.
So, right, the rest of the monster turn has to happen.
Sure. Hey.
Great.
So,
Hey, go ahead.
the one that's holding you is gonna try and do. No, it does like it does like an extra point of damage as it like grabs you harder. Nothing crazy. And then
So sorry.
yeah, so there was the one that was right behind her, and
Right, yeah.
and that one's gonna turn and attack you. As
I'm
the-
not near them. I'm 80 feet from them.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm not near any of them right now.
So how far from the group of 3 did you get?
40 feet.
Okay,
So
perfect.
there's one there.
So that one is
That
gonna
one
go
I
attack
took
you,
off.
and it doesn't have advantage because no pack attack.
It also has to make a wisdom saving throw because I cast sanctuary myself
When?
last turn. Remember,
There's
otherwise
a
it would have been
correction.
80 feet away.
Oh, right. Well, it rolled what's its wisdom +2. No, wait, it's wisdom. No, yeah, it's wisdom +2.
Which is why.
So
I don't like that. I don't like that these creatures have any modicum of
So it's
intelligence.
dirty 20,
Hit die.
Yeah, that's nice.
and then now it's gonna roll the hit, and it's 23 to hit.
I'm down.
7 points.
I'm down.
Oh, fucking
Cute.
So
Fucking
it when
shit.
it gets you with its antlers and throws you up, and then you hit a tree, and as you fall, it grabs you in its mouth at your torso
Great.
and begins to bring you off.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic.
This is bad.
This is bad. Yeah.
I only have one spell left to heal
They're
you
fucking
with.
powerful because they wrecked me with like 1 hit each.
Fuck shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mel's turn.
That was like 40,
Wow.
over
Cool.
40 points of damage in one
So
turn.
now
Now,
it's
make
your
a saving throw, please.
Fuck. First step
That's
saving
fair.
throw of the series! Oh my god, it was a 2!
That's 2.
The 2 you
So
failed. That's failure.
At least it wasn't a 1.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't
That
a
was
one.
much worse.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And that 1, you get get
I
2
could've gotten
fails
to her,
instead
too.
of 1 fail
Uh-huh.
on a death, and you have 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Lynn.
I'm gonna cut my arm off.
What?
No, you're not.
I
You're
would
gonna
like to
fucking
cut my
die.
arm off.
No, you're gonna fucking die.
Just hit the deer.
You're gonna fucking die.
You're gonna bleed out, bro.
Do what you're gonna do.
You're
Like,
gonna
that.
get more than 30
No, I want to cut my arm off so bad.
Everyone's dead.
Everyone
Back
out.
to characters next week.
No, I really want to though. I've been thinking about that since last year, and I'm like, how can I not die cutting my arm off? I'm just gonna swing with my sickle again, honestly.
This is what happens when you try to take
Oh
a
my
long
god.
rest.
Oh my fucking god.
Is that?
Yep.
I'm 4.
Okay, roll me perception if you would.
Sure. Hey.
Your perception's +2. I'm looking at your character sheet now. It's my turn.
7.
Shit. You're all
I
your
guess you wouldn't notice it,
I can't.
but it's still happening.
all your cantrips have a somatic component. Oh, fuck.
So that your turn?
I can do nothing else.
You can try to roll strength to get out of the grapple.
You might as
You
well.
just have to try.
Sure. Hey, no worries. Let me give it a shot. 13.
It's not 20.
This might be harder.
Oh,
Why
my
don't
God,
you?
two more
no,
points of
no,
damage.
no. What can you do focus ability
Never
points?
say that 13.
2 for advantage and 4 for your focus ability.
Oh, never mind, it doesn't matter.
So North, it's your turn.
I'm dead.
Okay.
You don't see me though. I don't
Yeah.
think I'm outside your dark vision range.
I have 120 feet dark vision.
Oh, then yeah, you can see me.
Mhm.
Or it's 10 forest. I don't know.
I'm gonna say because you have like the good shit.
That
You
good
can
shit.
see everyone. You can see between the trees. You can see the deer moving. And
Okay.
with Kern's mouth.
Am I within 60 feet of Mel?
No.
Okay. Will I be able to get within 60 feet of Mel? With the dash action?
Yes, and because the 2 deer kind of kerfuffled, I'm gonna say they would get an opportunity attack.
Okay, good. Okay, so 35, 10,
70.
70 feet.
You can get like 30 feet away from me.
Easy.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna get. I'm
Honestly, I
gonna
think you can probably get like 25 feet from her.
Okay.
Because like the way that she was going, she was like following the deer,
Yeah.
and you're going right to her.
yeah, so I'm going like as close to Mel as I can,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna cast Healing Word as a bonus action.
I appreciate you so
Okay,
much.
thanks, man. You get 10 hit points,
Oh, thank God.
and I'm all out of spells. So
Great. You know. Sounds
don't fucking die again.
I wake up in the jaws of a deer.
Yep.
Being
Being carried.
dragged.
Yep. Arms
Just
and
like
legs
Lynn.
together.
Cool.
Well, very differently.
Oh.
Because you're in its mouth, you're in its maw,
Oh.
and your arms like to be dragged into it.
Oh, like it's grabbed me by my shoulders.
Your
or
like your
oh,
center,
like
your
torso.
torso.
Oh, that sounds
It's kind of
good.
big.
Okay.
At least you can ride with your hands.
I can.
You can give it a little.
But I don't think that would help.
Right. So
Fine.
North's turn.
Yeah, it
The
was.
monster's turn.
I know.
No,
Good.
you wouldn't be so kind as to roll me perception. And you too, North. Not you.
I know.
9.
9.
I
Nope.
don't see shit.
Uh,
I'm hanging from a deer.
You think you see like you look at the ground and you see like a little mist. Looks like there's a golden hue to it, just creeping in.
More things.
Can I tell if it's like bad?
Roll me insight. No, roll me nature.
Ooh.
I need to find sense to see the deer.
17.
You think that this is something of the natural world, but it has nothing to do with these deer.
It's a completely different thing. Okay, it's natural. Can I tell if it's harming?
You think that it is benevolent.
That means good.
Thank you.
Um,
I'm a biology
I saw
major.
the look on your face. I was
um,
like,
because of all these good
I
rolls,
did
you roll
roll
perception
these.
again.
Yeah.
Because you have to like have some kind of like sense of the thing.
Fucking god, help again.
Okay. So it's the monster's turn.
Shit.
So you're gonna it's gonna bite down on you for 8 points.
My fucking god.
And then it's gonna bite down you for 6 points. And then the 2 are gonna follow you, and then they're not gonna get.
where
Actually,
how far am I from the Lynn right now?
from Berlin, you're 25 feet.
Oh, from the Lynn or from north?
Oh, no, from north. Berlin is like probably Berlin's so far away.
Yeah.
So okay, so
Oh, it's gonna fucking die.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
you feel
I have no
teeth
way to get myself.
sink into you.
Can I ask you a quick question? How much damage you got?
6.
Thank you.
And then you hear
Thank you.
what languages do you speak? Just common and
Just common and telepathy.
So you hear random, like very like silky and like wispy words. Like, kind of like it sounds like almost singing. It sounds like a mixture of singing, leaves rustling through trees, like the wind rustling through the leaves of the trees, and just like flowery language.
Sure.
But very
I
angry.
hear it.
No.
It's just in my head. Can I reach out to the voice?
Well, you think you have to say. I'll give you one more second.
Go on.
And so then you see landing directly in front of this deer is what looks like a young boy in the face. Young boy up here. But then towards like torso, like right this section torso mostly young boy, and then where the arms and the kind of like up here starts to be more like white and kind of like auburn and like like mahogany feathers. Scrawny, fucking scrawny. You know, he's a little boy and everything like that, and then his arms kind of go down here, kind of like has like little spots of feathers, little tufts of white and feathers like that. Hands that look like a mixture between like a human hand and then like that, like the hand of a bird. And on the back there are big wings of browns and oranges and like whites at the ends of them. And so like there's like those kind of feathers that go all the way on the other side, and then the legs are that of a lion.
Like a mirror boy.
So it looks like it has the wings of a speckled white hawk, and then the legs of a lion and the tail of a lion. And then the face of like it has like messy brown hair, and like kind of mixed in with the hair is like little feathers every once in a while.
Sure.
And he lands in front of the deer, and he seems very cross with it.
Sure.
And he grabs its horns, and he puts his face right to his face, and he's very angry, and he lets go, and the deer like very slowly
Spit it out.
like,
Spit it out.
like drop a dog ashamed that like it was like holding onto a piece of pizza, and you like drop it, and it's like jaw like side to side, and then your arm falls out onto the ground, and you're dropped by the thing.
Cool.
And you can see this now is like much more prevalent. And then
Well, now you notice the mess because you didn't notice it before.
Like,
and then the boy says something to you like as like in like a tone of like I'm sorry my kid's been yelling at you in the store, and then he takes flight and goes off to the other ones. And
Thank fucking
as
god.
this boy is in the air, you see the rest of the deer kind of like look at each other and like they drop them out and they all kind of roll off into the distance, and you can see the they kind of like scatter. And so this boy lands in front of you and offers you a hand. Still speak. What language do you speak?
I speak a lot of weird ones. Celestial, Common, Primordial, and Sylvan.
He's speaking Sylvan.
Yes.
And he says, "I'm so sorry. They're just really hungry, and you guys, no offense, but like you are tasty and lost, so like they definitely were gonna eat you, and that's not their fault.
I understand.
But you're Melindil.
Yes. Have you heard of me? I'm gonna take his hand.
I haven't heard of you, but I was told to come get you.
By who?
You know, Denvisa. Okay, who are your friends? Where's Anorith,
Back there.
and the one with the fur? Oh no, I already saw that one. Never mind, I already met that one.
You got me.
Okay, so where?
I'm very intrigued. Can you help?
No. I know someone who can. I can't though.
I don't want to trouble you.
I would probably
I
have to.
can wrap my own wounds.
Okay, come
I am covered in blood.
Oh, yeah.
It's not hot anymore. It's at that point.
It's a little scary.
Iron Man at the end of Endgame. I am wrecked right now. I'm about to die.
It's like only half of the skin is left.
Yeah.
We all go ooh.
It's just
Same tone.
covered in blood and dirt and like from being dragged. My dress is ruined for sure.
So
That is such a shame. I'm so sorry.
I'll get another one.
okay, so go over there. See that one person over there? Go towards them. I'm gonna get the other one.
Wait, the villain?
Yeah. And then he flies off like legs
Okay, bye.
grabbing from tree to tree, kind of like bouncing off. And then he lands in front of you, North. He goes, Anorith. Yes?
Do I understand him?
Do you speak
No, do you speak Sylvan?
I think it's common and elvish.
No, you don't. Anorith.
Your
It,
name
doesn't,
is the same.
it sounds wrong though. Anorith.
Anorith.
Okay. And he grabs your arm. Also roll with nature.
I'm gonna go get bullied.
Yeah,
Like, I look worse than you do, I think.
I think so. It's
This is some kind of
I'm right.
weird person hybrid with some other mythical creature. You're not sure quite which one. And it grabs your arm and just picks you up and flies with you over to Mel. And is like, okay, here we go.
I'm struggling the entire time. I don't know what this
We
thing
are
is trying to do.
exhausted. We haven't had any rest.
I will. It'll be like 2 seconds, I swear. We gotta take you. Denvisa's gonna fix you all up. You'll be fine.
Who is Denvisa?
He's Denvisa! Come on! You don't know who. You're lame. Anyway, we're gonna. I'll
Have I heard
introduce
this
you.
person? I assume not.
No.
Okay.
You're lame. It's fine. You're not gonna be lame soon. Come on.
Mel, what's he
How old are
saying?
you?
I'm not to tell you how old I am. He blushes a little bit. He's like, I don't have to tell you that.
You look like a young child.
Hey, I am a man. I am a grown man. He just angry tones.
Grown men often don't feel the need to hide their age.
Yeah, well, nosy people like to ask grown men their age.
Oh, sweetie, I am the nosiest person I know.
I can tell. Okay, and he just starts flying and says, "Follow me."
Mel, where are we going?
The bird boy wants us to follow him. He never gave me a name, so. To somebody named Denvisa. Do either of you know this person?
No.
No.
He saved us though, so let's go.
Gonna need to know Denvisa.
You don't have.
I know.
I am stumbling after him.
And so it seems like the mist is everywhere now. The mist has arisen above the trees, and it seems like the trees are moving past you like too quickly.
Okay.
It seems like as you're walking, the forest like you're on almost a treadmill walking, and then the scenery is like zooming past you as
Like
if
a
you were.
moving walkway,
Mhm.
and the people mover.
But you're like you feel your feet one after the other on the dirt as if you're walking forward normally.
Like that thing at the
Which
airport.
direction?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how the walkway is right now.
North. Fuck. And he's just kind of weaving in between the trees in the air. And it's
We're
almost like
going
there's
to
like
the
a like a
tree.
split.
We're going to the big tree.
Big tree.
It's almost like there's a split in the horizon in front of you, just golden light, and then you're like walking towards it pretty much.
Okay.
And before you know it, it seems like you've only been walking for 5 minutes, but you are in a completely different area where the trees are much taller, and there's much more space between everything.
Okay.
And you can see that there are several trees that are much like physically denser, like much wider, and you can see that there are globes of average, not too many. The light's pretty dim in this area, but every once in a while there's like these amorphous globes.
Oh, I cast light on myself so that Volin can see.
Well, it's already dim light.
Oh, okay.
It's
Is it
still
not?
safe. No, but it's like huge candles.
Oh, okay, okay.
You can see there's like amorphous blobs of light that are like shifting and moving over, all golden light. And I go from tree. There's like a big circle.
Does it look familiar to anything I would have seen before, or that I would know about?
Roll history. And you can also roll history. You live in the woods.
6.
I live in the woods.
You don't
Yeah.
know a dang thing.
6.
Uh,
I don't remember
15.
shit.
No. This place looks. This looks like a fairy tale.
Does it feel familiar?
No,
Mel is she's so happy right now.
but you can tell one thing that
This
you
is
know.
for her next wedding, Tim.
Good luck. The bookings are it's tight.
I can ask. It's fine. I'll try.
Anorith, you can tell instantly that this place is sacred. In a similar way that your forest is sacred. You're not quite sure what you get that same kind of energy, you get that same kind of natural magic is prevalent throughout this place. You don't even have to roll for it, it's just a part of your nature. And so there's this ring of trees you can see different people with slightly different colorations, kind of hopping between trees like and flying. And you can see that there are also these like smaller creatures that look like mostly barn owls, but they also have little the feet of lions and like little tails as if they're lions. It's like all white and at the tips of the wings it's like the browns. They're
go
just
up
like
to
flying along in the sky.
And I try to say hello to one of them in Sylvan. Just friendly.
There's like one like on the ground of the tree, just like leaning itself like a cat, like the legs up.
Hello, feathered friend.
That's my line. I don't understand it. Damn it.
And it says in like very broken tones, like greeting.
That's all I said. That's it.
And then it goes back to, and you can like see there's like a bigger one that flies by, and it kind of like bats its wings like a bunch of times to get up into the air, and kind of takes off behind it.
Are they like clumsy when they start trying? Are they like an owl?
You can, yeah. And so there's like all that light, and all these kind of it's like almost like a bubble of like trees, and then there's kind of like a clearing in between, and then in the center there is an old withered ass tree that has not a single leaf upon high into the sky.
That's the one that I saw, right?
Yeah. And it's it kind of goes out in that same shape. Its roots are like high up. It's like it looks like you have to climb the roots to get to the tree first. And you can see like all throughout this area where it's like not dense. You can see that those roots go under, and then like hundreds of feet over, they'll pop up again.
No, wait. Do all the other trees have leaves on them?
Mhm.
Does this tree look sick?
No, it looks like it doesn't look sick. It looks dead, but it doesn't look like it's falling apart. It looks like it was a healthy tree that died. It looks like it could have had that same white bark.
Does it look like a tree in the middle of winter?
No,
No,
Does it
kinda.
look like it's been drained?
Yeah, kinda in some ways.
Like lich? Kind of but, like different.
You can infer that.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Guide for that?
No.
Okay. I don't know about that either.
But like it just looks like less lively than the trees around it.
Okay.
So it looks like it was that white huge white tree, and now it's suddenly more gray. Like the bark isn't as like lush. It's like much more like thin. There's like a little couple of gaps and stuff. But there are like you can see in the canopy, it is covered in these like owl griffins and griffin folk looking down at you. And you see as you approach this person looks back at you and says he's sitting on the ground, turned towards all of you and says, right this way. And he waves his hand up at the center of the tree.
Bird boy.
This is Bird Boy.
Bird boy, got it.
Who maybe has a name.
I asked him his name. I feel like I would.
I'm Salim.
Salim? How do you spell that?
Salime. S-A-L-I-M-E.
S.
S-A-L-I-M-E.
Saline. Got it.
Salim.
Salim. Sorry, I don't say that out loud. That's me to you.
Name's Salim. And he's up there. You can see in the center of the tree like a big, like a huge cavern that encompasses this right in the center of the tree. And as he waves his hand, the roots coalesce and kind of like come together in front of this entranceway into like a slope, and then you can see like almost like a whip cracking, moving down these roots until like little ridges and things that create almost like stairs up to this high tree in front of you. And Salim takes to the wing, puts hands and feet on the ground, slaps the ground as his wings bat, and then he kind of like flies up the staircase along it up to the tree's center.
I mean, I'm just gonna walk up it. I don't think Mel stops for anything. She is unconcerned.
Yeah, I mean, we have no place to be.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Yeah, this is a sacred ass place.
Yeah,
right here.
it feels safe.
Does it
To me, at
feel divinely familiar?
Not divine,
Okay.
but something different.
Okay.
And so you get into this antechamber. This it looks like half of the tree has been hollowed, and you can see there are some parts where the bark up top has broken through, and like little beams of that golden light come through. And there are small jars and things held in rope, kind of baskets or nets that are wrapped around and all the way through. Like, there's a whole system of ropes in the tangle of branches and things up top, like the half-exposed roof that hang down. Those small little golden balls of light that were kind of like streaks almost, bouncing back and forth in them very slowly. And sitting on like almost what similar between like a lounge chair, like one of those like long they took like a chair and they stretched it out and they put a little end on it, and this part's high over here, and then made that out of branches that were like withered branches. And sitting in this kind of almost nest it looks similar to the like little owl griffins you saw flying around, those little spirited folks, but its face looks more gaunt. It's not quite as owlish as the others. It looks like it has more of like a bone structure similar to that of a human with a long face. You can see that it has the same like ring around the face that a barn owl would, and then it has an enormous mane that comes out from that kind of like circle disc. And it has white, gray, and tan fur on its legs that transitions slowly up to white and brown feathers.
Have I ever seen a creature like this?
No, but you can tell immediately this thing is ancient, this thing is powerful, and this thing is like an avatar of nature, basically. This thing should be revered. And this place, as soon as you stepped into like the main place of the tree, you felt so safe, and a very familiar energy was in the room.
Do I recognize that same sort of feeling? No.
No,
Okay.
because you're not close.
Is the energy familiar in the sense like it's like the mountain energy?
Mm-hmm. It's like you're having Oreos, and you're used to having Oreos that are regular, and you're having peanut butter Oreos.
Okay.
So the outside's the same, but the inside's different.
This doesn't sound pleasant though. I just want to point that out.
Yeah,
I know.
pick a different
understand-
Oreo.
But that's not
Mint Oreos.
Oh, yeah, it's mint Oreos.
It's mint Oreo. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now we're done.
It's mint thins. The ideal Oreo, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
And so, as all the three of you come in, and you're kind of like pushed to stand in a line by Salim, and he bows his head and sits with he sits down on his knees, and then leans back onto his heels of his feet, and then places his hands hand over hand on his lap.
I'm gonna copy whatever he does.
I do the same thing.
And so then
We are
this
out of our element.
this
Yeah.
creature looks over. Its eyes open slowly. It does still have a beak, even though it has the bone structure of a human face. It still has the beak and the eyes of an owl, and the kind of ring around the face of the barn owls have. And it looks over you once and says, "Good, you have arrived. It is fortunate to meet you all. Come in. north, Melindil. I have waited long, the three of you to gather. I have had many thoughts, many feelings through the earth, many visions. Each of you have been scorned by masculine Sakiri, a parasite, a monster in this world, who threatens to bring imbalance. You may not know it yet, but the three of you must be the ones to stop him. If you don't, he will consume the world and leave only darkness in its place. Valin, the bound and the scorned, Honorith, the agent, the soldier, Melindil, the blighted, the passionate. It is up to you. There will be one more, who you meet, who you must find, the nomad, and the story. If you are to defeat Sakiri, you must first find this one.
That is very kind of you, but I walked away from that life a long time ago.
A smile creeps upon his
Is it
pretty
me?
feet. It makes it more human. So like,
Feathers flop and it makes it look like you're smiling. I would know, I have
Melindil, you tried to run away from it, but it is who you are. The world needs you again. I hope that you do not run again. You are stronger than this. You know it.
I never ran. It wasn't a choice.
Well, know that you are strong enough to not run now.
I am covered in blood.
Uh-huh.
I am a
Oh,
wreck
you're
on the ground
actually-
right now.
Roll perception.
Okay. 15.
You're not covered in blood.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Can I mark
you
that
look.
down?
Yeah, all of you look. First of all, full HP.
Is my dress.
And you're all clean with no dirt or blood on you.
But my dress is still
It
red.
started happening slowly ever since you were in this room. Like your wounds just
Oh my
started
That's
to
a
close.
beautiful thing.
Yeah, that's incredible. Oh.
But
Do I get to keep my arm?
yes.
Why didn't you?
I don't know, I'm just checking. I want to double check.
You will need it.
What did
Is it
say
healed?
his name was?
Yeah.
This person, their name is Denvisa. D-N-V-I-S-A. Denvisa.
One word.
D-N-V-I-S-A.
That's the owl.
Yep.
Cool.
The
So
owl,
making
owl
sure.
with the white man.
Oh, great and powerful one! Thank you for your gift. Where do we find this nomad?
As their nature, the nomad stays in one place not long. I believe that if you go out into the world, the fates will bring you together. You must continue your quest to stop Fakiri, and the nomad will find you.
I assume that's the bad guy name.
Yes. You assume that you don't know who Fakiri is.
No. But that's what I'm assuming because they mentioned that we were scorned by him. so-
S-V-A-K-I-R-I. Sakiri.
Got it.
This task will not be an easy one. Sakiri has amassed many forces under his thumb. It is not as simple as getting to him and ending him. There is much work to be done. I think you were going to ask something a second ago. Excuse me. Thank you.
What of my past? I have things that I need to do.
That is up to you. I do not know all. I have only seen what I have seen.
Could you get us out of this forest so we can start looking?
I was hoping to.
Thank the gods.
You may stay the night in the city.
City?
This place.
Oh, okay.
Nartulin, it will be open to you.
I need you to spell that too.
Okay. Fucking, where is it though? Well, okay. Just gonna
Don't
back
even
it
say
up.
shit like that, you gotta spell it.
Yeah, you gotta. You gotta immediately. Just
Don't even say it. Spell it, then say it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I need notes on everything.
Nartu with an apostrophe. Lin. Nartulin.
Okay. I collapse on the floor and go to sleep. I am out.
He looks at you, kind of he tilts his head like an owl does. He says, I see.
I'm out. I'm gone.
Yeah.
May I call you Denvisa?
You must.
Cool. This magic, this sacredness that I feel, is it emanating from you or the tree?
The great tree itself, I believe, is the source of what you speak.
Are you familiar with the mountains in the Elysium Forest?
I am.
Is it the same energy?
I believe that this tree was once friends with what was your mountain. In that way, we are connected. Children of the same event.
That's why the tree is dead.
The tree is only as dead as the mountains are. It lives in the same way.
I have a request of you.
Yes.
Can you make my chicken speak common?
I can see what I can do. I'm not sure if that will aid you in your fight.
It will.
Well, in that case, I must abide.
Thank you, O great mouthful.
Why not just make you be able to speak chicken?
No, I wanted to talk to all of you.
That's fair. We can all hear Timothy's sassy remarks.
So he lifts up his paw and turns it over.
Is Timothy panicked by this?
It's like 2 times the size of Timothy.
Don't worry, Timothy.
Timothy's trying to get away.
Don't worry, Timothy.
And then he closes the paw around the chicken. And then releases the first 3, and then produces Timothy onto the ground. And on Timothy's throat, there is a small symbol of a tree. And
Good request.
Timothy just I mean, it sounds like a person struggling to make a chicken noise.
Yes.
Ah!
I will teach you to speak, my son.
He can now learn common.
Thank you.
I wasn't able to teach him a language, but he has the capacity for it now.
Thank you, O great one.
You are welcome. I believe that Celine would be more than excited to bring you to his home. And then Celine just like goes into his feathers, like the neck kind of retracts, and he blushes. He makes kind of a face like, yeah. And so they bring all 3 of you.
Am I woken up?
No, you're just carrying.
Okay.
He just grabs you by his lion feet.
I'll carry. I don't trust. I'll carry.
Okay.
Okay.
Then he flies up to the entrance to a tree, which is like 200 feet near. And he goes, and he flies back down. He's like, who wants to go first?
Take Melinda.
Okay. He takes her, puts her on the ground, grabs her with his lion feet, and then flies up and puts her in the tree.
I should have gone first, so it's fine.
And then he does the same with the 2 of you if you let him. He kind of flies in above you, grabs your shoulders.
I want it noted that Anorith is trying to look strong as he is being carried. He's like,
You're just like,
It's like
just
this.
like
It's absolutely
Yeah.
through his arms. The guys that walk around school like this.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, look at my muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're deposited, and it's like 30 griffin folk. Just like all like it looks like a small home, just like full of a huge family. Just all kind of like standing around, just like a couple
Also,
of them.
wait, they can't understand Salim.
No.
No.
Oh, yeah.
And so that no one has asked him or made any
Fuck.
way of asking him to speak a different language, so he's gonna keep speaking Sylvan.
What am I saying? He's like,
What are you saying?
I don't know if he understands. Like, fuck.
So they show you guys to sort of like a big room that has that has like what looks like it could be a bed.
It's a bed.
Yeah.
One big bed.
One big bed. Oh my god, I think we're roommates.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. It looks like you were told to put this together because it looks like there's perches all around like the rest of the room where you can see like things like elderfish like
It looks like
sleeping.
it looks like it was a bed made by somebody that had a vague idea of
Yeah,
what
yeah.
that is.
So like, there is a frame, but it's not the right shape.
Sure.
And there is like a mattress, but it's just a bunch of leaves.
Yeah.
And then there's a blanket on top of it because I know there's a blanket involved.
They're sure of one thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It's probably a curtain.
Am I
You put
carried
down.
into this room?
Yes, and you're
Okay.
placed in the bed.
Okay.
And then you all have the opportunity to sleep. Is there anything else you'd like to do before sleeping?
Yes.
I've been sleeping.
Yeah.
I'll just go sleep.
Yeah, so y'all take a long rest.
I just want to make sure that my crystals get recharged. So just place them in the grid with my selenite.
Cute. Yeah. As long as they're in, there's a way there's like a spot where you can put them where they're gonna be in the moonlight.
Yeah.
So they can be recharged.
Yeah.
And then you all fall asleep in the Griffin Folk City of Nartulin in the autumnal forest.
Oh shit.
And that is where we leave
I
our
was gonna
heroes.
ask it about my no. Next time.
Yeah. Before you leave, you can ask me about Mark.
I'll ask it with Mark because I was gonna, and then I was like, it immediately just went out of my head.
Yeah. So that is our stream today. Catch us next week, where we can pick up and see what happens to our heroes after they leave.
After they nearly die 3 times in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
See you next week.